Gio,
Yes.
good news.
Awesome.
You don't have to get his coffee anymore.
Oh,
No.
Just a lot of
Let's not get crazy.
been dealing with that forever.
We got a lot.
Pain in my ass.
This is work.
Oh, sorry.
Just listen to me. There's priorities in this show. Now, I'm happy to announce that yesterday, January 7th, 2026, approximately 1 month and 2 days after I ordered it, your Christmas gift came.
Hey,
Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah. Something I got you for the football season.
Tight,
Happily
tight, tight.
arriving after football season.
It's going to be tight.
Oh, no.
You know what? It may be tight.
Yeah.
I looked at it and I held it up, and Joey goes, "That's cool." And he goes, "I don't know if it's going to fit you." I go, "Well, it's not for me. It's for Gio." And he said, "That should fit you." Oh, now I don't feel confident.
It's okay. It's the thought that counts, man.
It's not. This is like the third gift I got you that is terrible.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Third
No.
gift out of 15 years.
You got me a Baker Mayfield jersey in the last year or so.
So
I wear that all the time.
So, all right, I got you a Baker Mayfield jersey. That one was pretty good. That's pretty easy.
Perfect fit.
Then I got you a FSU jersey, but I put the wrong number on there.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what number to put, so I put Brooks's number, but that wasn't Brooks's number.
No.
How do people keep track of that stuff?
I don't know.
The internet.
Yeah.
No, I know, but
Or
like,
if you're a fan of that person.
yeah, but like
and-
Ian Beckles has got to worry about his own numbers. He's you got to remember what numbers he was, but I remember he looked right at it and he goes, "Who's 55?" He was 25 in FSU,
Yeah,
and it was, whatever number it was. I don't know.
He was number 10
Yeah.
in college and 55 in the pros. But it's all right. That fits too. That was a good fit.
a lot of Shaq Barrett stuff.
A lot of Shaq Barrett stuff.
Yep.
I still have my Shaq Barrett shrine displayed proudly in my house.
There you go.
You got me a Christopher Lloyd autographed Back to the Future.
That's true. That was pretty good.
Awesome.
Do you have a whole section for Buck stuff, or is it all over the house?
It's in a box somewhere under
Yeah,
his bed. Yeah.
it's kind of sprinkled throughout.
I have a Steelers table
Yeah.
that has like everything. It has the Super Bowl rings. It has a full helmet. It has a mini helmet. It has pictures of me with Steelers. It has pictures of me and my family at Steelers
Yeah.
games. It has terrible towels signed by Cam Hayward. Like I have everything over there. The Franco Harris autograph
Yeah.
picture you got me.
I am in full sell all my stuff mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought about it, Galvin. I'm like, I don't want anything anywhere. I have in my office inside, I have 3 jerseys hung up. I have one that's signed by David Wells and a bunch of other Tino Martinez and a bunch of other Yankees. Then I have a number 2 jersey signed by Derek Jeter and a number, what number was A-Rod? 13.
Yeah.
13 signed by A-Rod, who I don't even like.
You got a Brady jersey signed.
Yeah, that's upstairs.
That's pretty cool.
That because I got that from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that was pretty good. That was a great. Jim Henning put on a great event with Brady, and I was fortunate enough to be there. And that's the second one that I was fortunate enough to be. The first one was like he was here for days, and it was the first time he walked in. When he walked in, I was like, he's so tall.
Oh, yeah.
He's so handsome. And the kids Joey and Jake were little. They got to take a picture with him.
My experience with Brady wasn't as great.
Well, yeah, you approach it from a different angle,
Yeah.
a stalker's angle.
I
if
was
you
there
will.
in the room, and we locked eyes.
Yeah. He locked on you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you locked
I've
eyes.
seen Brady has been on quite a few different podcasts lately. He was on with Shaq, and he was
Yeah.
on with, I think, Edelman and stuff. But he was talking about whenever Bledsoe went out of the game and he went in, he goes, I was a rookie, and he goes, and I'm playing in front of, 60,000 people, whatever. He goes, but at Michigan, I was playing in front of like 90,000 people.
Right.
He goes, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And he goes, and all I thought was, if I get in the game, they're not going to take me out. Like once I'm on the field, I'm on.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how it worked out for him.
Is that a good? I mean, I guess it's good to be cocky
Oh,
like
absolutely.
that.
Yeah. I saw.
But he really believed it.
Oh yeah.
There's a difference between being that motivational guy and be like, once they put me in, they'll never take me out.
Well-
Once they put me in, they'll never take me out.
That was the same thing with Floyd Mayweather. People used to, he's such a trash talker and this and that. I go, he backs it up.
Yeah.
He backs it up. Like you're allowed to do that if you go
you can
in
back
there
it up.
and then do exactly what you say you were going to do.
And if you're a backup quarterback, I would think that's the mentality you have to even show up to work.
Yeah.
Is that if I get out there, I got to make sure not let them take me off.
Hmm.
And Brady came out of nowhere too.
Yeah. Well, somebody had that intuition to see him down the road, watch him in college and know that he had potential to be something one day.
Because I saw a thing with Aaron Rodgers the other day, and I did not know this, or I didn't remember that Aaron Rodgers kind of fell in the draft where they started picking other people, and he thought he was going number 1 overall and was going to be a 49er, and that was kind of what he wanted to do. And they came up to him after he got selected by whoever he got selected by, and they said, are you upset that you're not a 49er? Like, do you regret that they pick somebody else and stuff? And he goes, not as much as they're going to regret not taking me. And I was like, ooh, but then you have the career that he has, and you go, okay. But if he would have just been like, 3 seasons and out, you would have been like, look at this idiot.
They knew. I am obsessed with watching some videos on the internet. Anybody want to guess what it is? I know right away your mind's going in the gutter.
It is people getting tased, because that's what I love. Oh. I don't know if there's anything I love more than, you think you're about a straight leg and just falling over.
Or lately there's been a lot of underdogs knocking out big mouth guys.
Oh, yeah, that's always good.
I enjoy pepper spray videos.
Pepper spray is great, too.
Get out of my face. Get off my side. Like, psh,
yeah.
You got the sauce.
Don't touch my camera.
That's pretty good, too.
They call it the sauce. Yeah, it's so great.
My video is way less violent.
Oh.
The ones that I like. Although I do enjoy all of those.
You're watching bird videos. The bird feeder videos.
You're getting close, Calvin.
Yeah?
I was going to say, for a while, you like to watch the cobbler do shoes.
Oh, yeah?
I do like the cobbler, too. He doesn't come up in my algorithm as much, but we do follow each other.
Are you watching people that mow people's lawns?
Oh, I've watched that, too.
That's
or people that pressure wash people's driveways and stuff.
Amazing.
The pressure washing videos make you want to go out and buy a pressure washer.
I saw a video the other day of a house that was kind of abandoned or whatever in the pool, and it was like the blue tile, but it was all faded out and stuff. And this guy's spraying foam and doing stuff on it. It looked like a
brought it back to
brand
life.
new pool.
For a while, I was watching the soap cutting videos. You seen those?
Yeah.
Where they just like cut the soap.
Yeah. We're bored. We're bored, man.
No, it's interesting. Is are we taking more pleasure in life? Or
No.
are we bored? Well, because we're appreciating. I mean, this guy's watching cutting soap, and we're watching guys cut grass and bring pools back to life. Like maybe we are appreciating things a little bit more.
No, we're not.
No.
We're bored.
I
and
agree with you. I agree with you.
We're bored and we're on our phones, and we need some
It's
sort of
soothing,
stimulus.
yeah.
Listen, I saw a girl say, we're a generation where we will have more memories of other people's lives than our own.
Oh, that makes total sense.
Because all we're doing is watching other people live their lives, travel.
I don't
make
agree.
soap,
I don't
make
think that
shoes.
applies to us. I think that's the next generation.
Mm,
I mean,
no.
I think about it. I have way more memories than I'm of other people's memories.
Yes,
Maybe
but
age-wise.
to a point.
Yeah.
To a point, and then it goes to other people's memories. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Like 2 generations away from us, they are doing all it's all that whatever. That's why like kids, our kids don't watch TV. They don't watch movies. They don't have the attention span. I don't think to watch that stuff.
The big thing now is all these live streamers that are like on the streets, just having their doing their live, and they're filming everything and being live streamed like Truman Show.
Dude, can I just tell you that in the 90s, in 1992, we used to go down, Moose and I used to go down to Clearwater Beach with a giant VHS recorder and just record stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we were making videos before there were video. We'd go up to girls and we'd be like, hey, we're working for MTV Spring Break. And they, and we just get them the videos and stuff. Yeah. It was before, what do you call it? Girls Gone Wild. So we didn't know what the potential was there.
Right.
We had no idea.
You could have been millionaires.
We were 2 fat nerds. We were just out there trying to do something fun. And yeah, every once in a while I come across those videos and I can't even watch it. They're so cringy.
Oh,
Look
I'm
at
sure.
Joe was man on the street with the video.
Joe was the man on the street with the video.
And look what he turned it into.
Yes.
All this.
Joe,
this.
listen to me. Joe was way ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Joe was way ahead of the game. You were doing GrooveTube before the internet.
That's right. Well, actually, I was doing a cable access show like in 1991, and we won awards for that show. So that
Your
was
father did TV, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He did.
So it was in your blood. So when I first moved here in 1989, so I would say about 1990, and Gio, you'll probably remember this. My girlfriend at the time went to USF, so she lived over by USF, and we had different cable there than you would get in Pasco County. And that is where and maybe you won't remember this because you were in Pasco, but they had Lifestyles of the Up and Coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
What was that guy's name?
Jim Clemens.
Jim Clemens.
Yeah.
it was lifestyles of the up and coming, and he would just go to concerts. He would go to Livestock, and he would go to other, and he would just film girls showing their boobs and doing lesbo stuff. And he was able to show that stuff on public access because they couldn't do anything. It was community, yeah. And he was out there doing that. And then at the end, it said he was looking for an assistant if you want. And I went, oh man, I thought about
the dream job,
and then I met that weirdo, and I went,
he was kind of out there.
He was nuts. He was nuts, and he's dead now, right?
Yeah. Gotta be.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't that old. He was. I think he was on. I don't know for sure. He was on
but if you're running in those circles that time,
especially during that time,
how you made it through?
I don't know. I didn't do too many drugs back then.
You didn't?
No.
It seemed like you did them all.
Well, I mean, listen, I like getting high, but I mean, I wasn't like taking ecstasy because back then
everybody was taking
wasn't
ecstasy.
like MDMA now today. I mean, it was just
they were cooking in the bathtub.
Yeah, it could be anything in there.
Dude, Ybor got weird, man. Ybor was great. It was like beach club, fun time, and then everybody was on drugs 5 minutes later. Like,
I told you there used to be a guy that came into the club that I worked at, and his name was Biscuit, and he was a fat guy, and he would wear the Zumba pants,
right?
And he looked like the guy that got accused of all this stuff from Nickelodeon.
Okay, Dan, whatever his name is. Yeah.
And he would come into the nightclub with his mother.
Oh, yeah.
Every night, like every night,
Biscuit
and
his mom.
Biscuit
was his mom partying, or
his mom was partying and dressed so inappropriate for a mother and for a woman of her age.
I'm sure she was very attractive.
She looked like her body was okay, but her face was all day long. It looked like the singer from Quiet Riot. Like that's what she looked like, but with a hot body in like leather dresses she would wear and stuff. And then Biscuit and those two, and he would sell the stuff that he made. Like
the drugs?
Yeah, and I'm like, I couldn't imagine getting a sandwich from this guy.
Right. Look at him.
Yeah. Well, his mom, hey, Mom, is this good? Is this good stuff?
Don't buy rolls from that guy.
No.
I was always too big of a pussy to do any drugs. I was afraid my heart would explode.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I never wanted to be out of control.
Yeah.
I never want to throw up.
Yeah.
And everything always makes me throw up. Although I have to tell you, I've mastered the gummies. I'm updosing now.
Oh.
Yeah, I know when they're gonna kick in. I know what I have a tolerance for, and I can, like, usually I take it and half hour later I'm out cold. Now I could take it. And I sat up and watched TV for an hour and did some stuff, and I got to double up. Tomorrow I'm gonna be late for work.
Yeah. Now that you put it out there,
that's gonna be why. So the videos that I'm watching, Galvin, you've definitely seen this before. It's a guy in England, I think. He might be in Scotland. I'm not sure, but he.
Can I take one more guess?
Yeah.
Does he make the potatoes?
No. What is that? What is that guy doing?
What?
There's this guy called Spudmaster, and he's somewhere in Europe, and he owns like a jacket potato stand, and he just films himself making potatoes for the potatoes with beans and cheese.
Yeah.
It's all it is. And I watch his videos all the time of this guy making potatoes for people all day long.
I have not seen the potato.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
That was my final guess.
No, this guy is a guy that has those giant King Corso dogs.
Oh, yeah.
And he feeds them, and they only eat once a day. But he lays out on the plate what they eat, and then they sit there and they watch it as he's putting it down, and they start drooling.
Oh, yeah.
And then he'll go, and they eat them all in 2 seconds, and it's all raw. It's he eats minced goose meat, a rabbit's ear with fur on it, a goose's neck, and he'll tell you how much of each one to go and what the protein levels are for the dogs. And then he'll throw in a couple of Brussels sprouts, a couple of quail eggs, and he eats the whole thing, shell and all.
I have to imagine that those dogs take the biggest dumps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're big dogs to begin with, and then all that stuff. And you
rabbit
just see
fur.
Yeah, you see a rabbit ear coming out, and you're like, oh man.
Yeah, it was rabbit ear, goose necks. It's all weird parts of animals. Then he'll just throw a herring in there.
Yeah.
And the dog just waits, and just devours the whole plate.
Yeah, I see a lot of videos of Belgian Malinois and how it is, having one of those. And there's a lady that has a steak and holds a steak up. And the Belgian it eats it so fast. It's a
raw steak.
Just like it goes like this.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Jeez.
It's immediately gone. By the way, sent off the DNA test that you got me for
Oh,
Gypsy.
yeah?
So I haven't got it back yet, but I just sent it off the other day. It's funny because you have to use, it's got a little cotton swab thing in there with a test tube, and you have to do their lower, like, jaws thing, whatever, in their cheeks. And I was like, I wonder how Gypsy's going to be with this, whether she's going to try and bite it or whether, whatever. Just went like this. Sat there and let me do it, and I was like, all right, good girl.
She wants to know.
Yeah.
She wants to know. She's curious. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting video to watch because this guy just and then he's often talking about it, and he says how cooked bones are unsafe, but raw bones are safe for animals.
Yeah.
So I could give Mabel a raw bone?
Yes, the cooked bones is because it'll shatter and it has all the little splinters and pieces.
What
and
will
stuff
the raw bone? It won't
They'll
do the
just chew
same
on it.
thing?
Yeah.
Because
once you
cooking
cook it,
softens it.
softens the marrow and everything.
They don't break down the same way.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you seen the video where you pick your dog up and you like put him against the wall?
Yeah, and see if they put their paw up.
If they put their paw up, they're smart. If they just face plant,
Yeah.
you may have a little special dog.
Oh, yeah, special dogs.
Yeah,
We
there's
did it to our dogs.
Oh, did you? How'd that go?
They did good. They were a little slow to the thing, but they did put their paw up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't just mush into the wall. So we were very, very
Yeah,
proud.
I see a lot of like Frenchies and stuff that are just like, just hitting their head. All right, well.
Do you know this information? You don't have to say it right now.
All right.
Do you know who was unmasked in The Masked Singer last night?
I do not.
Dude, this is how much I hate that show. I watched it and quit 3/4 of the way through. Like, I quit before the reveal.
Oh, really? Do you want me to tell you who it was?
Yeah, all right, if you have it handy.
I don't, but I can find it.
I know as of late they've been able to get higher profile people.
Yeah, it
just
seems
because
like
the
it.
show has become so popular.
I don't know, dude. It's so great to me when they're like, I know who it is. That's Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz isn't doing this stupid show. Lenny Kravitz isn't going on a show. Come on.
Yeah.
It's the King of England. Nope, it's not.
Yeah.
It's definitely not that.
I'll say John Lennon.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
They have these I think is what I hate the most is the host.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're all the absolute worst. Ken Jeong is the biggest phony I've ever seen.
So you're talking about the monster with the eyes? Was that the
googly-eyed monster was
googly-eyed
one
monster,
of them? Yes.
Who did Lil Jon's turn down for what?
Okay. They had several people go last night, so I don't know who got kicked off.
Well, this is the person they revealed. Do you want to guess who that was? Googly Eyes was sent home using the judges using their detective skills to find out who was behind the giant costume. I guess they figured it out because it was written on their script.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Who was it? Any guesses?
No, I don't remember. I don't know if I stayed up for the googly-eyed monster.
Big Poppy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mofongo?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
And they guessed it, huh?
Let's see. All of them guessed correctly.
Oh, wow.
There was that it was a baseball player. Some said it was Derek Jeter. Yeah, Jeter's going and doing that. While Robin Thicke thought Manny Ramirez, changing his guess to Pedro Martinez. Yeah, but it turned out to be David Ortiz.
It's a good guess, I guess. Good get
For
that level.
For that level, that's what you expect.
Yeah.
But
a
also,
retired baseball player.
But also, it's Fox, and he does Fox Sports stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's how a lot of them are on there.
That's how they got Gronk.
Gronk and Terry Bradshaw and a bunch of different people. You're like, okay, well. They're like, who's down the hall? Who do we got down there? Yeah.
Is Nick Cannon still the host?
Nick Cannon is still the host. And then it is Dr. Ken, Jenny McCarthy, some girl that I still, after 5 seasons, don't have any idea who she is.
It's not the Pussycat Girl.
Nicole Scherzinger?
Yeah.
No.
Is it Rita?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoever she is.
And she's,
Rita Ora?
Yeah, because she was like, she's English or something, I think, right?
I don't know. She claimed to be in one of the Fast and the Furious movies last night, which I have not seen.
And then
Fast and Furious 1.
Robin Thicke is the other one, right? Yeah. Who's on there?
Robin Thicke, Jenny McCarthy, Dr. Ken, and Rita Ora. Those are the ones that I watched.
By the way, I saw Jenny McCarthy the other day because was that the first episode of the season?
Yes.
Yeah, so I saw her on TV the other day, and she has turned into Jenna Jameson.
My wife
looks wild.
Said she's like, I don't know if it's her teeth or what she's doing, but she looks terrible.
Yeah.
Looks weird.
She's looks like she's way too skinny. She looks like she's had a lot more work done. Yeah, it looks weird.
Carmen, don't turn into that.
No. Listen, I've not done anything yet. I did Botox like 5 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And I loved it. So I never got it again. I was like, this is dangerous.
You'd be addicted to it. I've said a million times I would love to take a woman from 2026 and transport her back to 1945 and have people go, what alien is that? Like, what is that?
But can I be honest with you? Remember what we used to call it back in the day before Ozempic face and before all the other stuff? We used to call it porn face.
Yeah.
Christy Nome has porn face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's got hot porn
She's
face.
got the blown up lips.
Yeah.
But her big thing, too, is that you don't see a woman in her position with her hair all done.
Right.
And she's got really nice hair, and it's big, and but she has it all
lipstick.
done. Most of the time, it's pulled back, or it's, subtle, whatever. Yeah, she's got the big lips and the hair and stuff. And you're
She got the porn star makeup, too. She got a ton of makeup on.
Yeah, I like it.
The judges on Masked Singer, they're making like $2 million an episode.
Oh,
now.
sure. I mean, the
14 episodes.
The show is very popular. So, and once you're locked in, whether it has anything to do with you or not, they don't want to take any chances.
So Kim Jong is probably making more money than he's ever made.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Doing that job. What a job.
Yeah,
Because
Leslie Chow.
They probably film those all,
Yeah.
in like
in a couple of days. Yeah.
That's what we need to do, though. We need to be the ones that see it when it's over in England and it's called something else and go, oh, we should put this on in America.
Yeah.
Like Shark Tank was Dragon's Den.
Yep.
And then this was something, I think this was over somewhere before they brought it here.
I don't know, but if you would have came to me and said, no, it's stars, and they dance, like ballroom dance, like, who would want to watch that? Who would want to watch that?
You know what's funny, though? You say that, who would want to watch that? But obviously a ton of people want to watch that. The other day, my buddy Pete sent me a thing that they're doing. By the way, still to this day, I give you credit for starting the whole cruise thing. Everybody does cruises.
Right.
Everybody does cruises now. You know what the new cruise is?
No.
Teen Mom. MTV Teen Mom. That I don't even know when the last time that show was on the air.
Yeah, but if you can go on a cruise with all the teen moms, that's actually pretty cool.
He goes, this is great. I go, it'll be packed. I go, it'll be sold out. I go, just any kind of celebrity, whether it's warranted or not, because they're famous for, no offense, being kind of in trouble at a young age, you know what I mean? And that's the only reason they're on TV. And then they're like, let's put them all on a boat. I want to go.
In the 90s, if there was a real world cruise, I would have went on that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I used to watch all of those real world shows. And you got into every one of them. You learned all the characters. They were, from the very first one all the way up until...
I wanted to be on Real World so bad just so I could do the challenges.
Oh, yeah.
You know how they all come together and they all compete and stuff?
Yeah.
I wanted to do that so bad.
They didn't do that till later in the shows because in the beginning it was just people living in a house before they
that
started.
was
I'm
Real
much
World,
younger than
and
you.
then they did Road Rules
Yeah.
was where they did a lot of that stuff.
I auditioned a couple times.
You really?
Because they would come to Tallahassee every single year.
I'd love to see that tape.
Looking, I know, right? Well, they never. It was always like you would sit in like a group with people, and they would ask you different questions and see how you interacted with the group.
Yeah.
see,
There was never one-on-one interviews.
I interviewed and I made it to the one-on-one interviews.
You do that at the Hard Rock?
No, it was.
We send you to the Hard Rock for something.
Yeah, no, this was like downtown by by the bench. It was
Okay.
like in that plaza. It wasn't what it is today.
Right.
But it was at the Hooters there. Is
Oh.
where I interviewed.
Channel Side.
Channel Side, yep. And then it moved on and I made a video, and then they had a hotel room where we went and did one-on-one interviews.
Yeah, they did. Take your shirt off.
Because
No.
when I was living in Tallahassee, they would come there a couple times a year.
Sure, yeah,
And then a
college.
lot of times they'd sponsor through the radio station to get the word out.
Right.
So I'd be there, and then I'd sit in all these interviews. Well, one of the girls, she made it. She was in Real World Austin. She was from Tallahassee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember they sent this over a producer one time. I think you were on the show, Galvin. Maybe it might have been before you. But they were like, we're sending over to a producer to talk about what we're looking for in the casting call. And I was like, all right, great. And finally got this person on the air. And I was like, what do you do? And they were like, well, I'm an intern. And I went, oh,
Yeah.
why am I putting an intern on the air?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Anyway, let's get this show moving. It is Thursday. That means the Open Letter Rewind happens this morning. We'll do that right before we get into Sporkle. Then Cody Tucker is going to join us in the 8 o'clock hour right after news. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Days away. Less than 90 days, right? Is that right? Right around 90 days.
Sounds about right.
Somewhere. It'll be here before you know it. One of those things. We are leaving in April, and we are going to I don't even know where we're going. That's how great the cruise is.
I think it's Cozumel.
No.
It's both. I think it's 2 private islands.
Coco Cay, which we went before.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's Coco Cay and Nassau.
Nassau.
The OG, Nassau.
We need to figure out something to do in Nassau that we've never done before.
I've been so many times.
That's what I'm saying. We need to find something that we've never done before.
I don't know that there's anything that exists.
That might be true, too.
Like, I feel like I've done it all. I've been there so many times.
Not the point of the cruise. The point of the cruise is being on the cruise, drinking, and hanging out with everybody. Yeah. So looking forward to being out there. If you'd like to go and you'd like to go for free, you could stop by Stingray Chevrolet, the big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City, and you could just scan the QR code and you could be registered to win. How do you like that? Which I also heard yesterday. I read in the news reports and the funny pages that Stingray Chevrolet is gearing up to give away another Corvette this year.
Oh, nice.
So it looks like, Galvin, it's going to be green.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't get all the details. I just read the story yesterday, and we'll see. So
now, I don't know. Did you get any blowback about announcing whether you were supposed to announce or not announce?
I did not take any phone calls yesterday.
Oh, yeah? You were not receiving?
I did notice that John Senning was referring to the cruise. So I don't know if he's announced it or what the deal was. I don't know.
I have some bad news.
Oh, no.
John Senning's not going to be able to go on the cruise.
I tend to agree with you.
Because he was wearing a thong.
Yes. It was very Hatley of him.
Not my John Senning.
What was going on there?
I don't know.
I saw the picture. I don't know the context.
So the context is, I heard him mention it the day before. I don't know why he's doing it, but it is something that the girls do where they wear their tee back and it comes out of the top of the back of their pants like a whale tail.
Yeah, so that used to be a thing, like back in the 90s. That was a thing.
Okay.
Or 2000s, whatever
Whale
whatever it
tail
was.
Wednesday.
Yeah, but it was a thing. But I don't know why.
I don't know why he's doing it.
It's coming back and he's doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know what it is.
Do other men wear? I mean, is he wearing women's underwear, or is that like a man thong?
I don't know. These are questions I don't know, nor do I really care the answer to.
Nor do we want on the cruise.
Right. Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That is something.
Carmen, what do we have to give away to the fine folks this morning?
We have a bunch of stuff. So we have tickets for Evanescence.
Nobody wants that.
You'd be surprised.
I was going to say Geo does.
Yeah,
You know what? You know who I was surprised by? My daughter's friend, 12 years old, got in the car, and my daughter wants to play Drake and all that. And she said, "Can I put my playlist on?" I go, "Go ahead." And she's playing Evanescence and Paramore, and I go, "Okay, all right, I can ingest this a little bit more."
I think they've got kind of an underlying little audience that just kind of follows them.
Although, can I tell you what happened last night? I took my daughter, her friend Brooklyn, and her friend Asher to church last night.
The church hangout.
The church hangout,
No,
which I'm fine with. All the kids from school are going.
Watch out for the pastor's kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, always.
Just tell her that. Hey, stay away from the pastor's kid.
Well, don't tell her that, because then she's going to be like, what's this kid? What's his
PKs, they're the ones that are like, trying to do stuff.
On the way to pick up Asher, Juliana goes, "Can I play music?" I go, "Go ahead." And she goes, "Do you want to play worship music or regular music?" I go, "How do you know worship music?" And she put the worship music on, and it was all upbeat pop Jesus stuff. And then Asher got in the car and he was singing this. They all know the words.
Yeah.
They're like, "I've chosen Jesus in my life." And who are you?
There's
That's
a
what
lot
they
of
listen to.
there's some of those Christian artists where they're really good. They're just what they're singing about is like God and stuff.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse. I drove her to now I'm a guy who questions whether or not I even believe in God and haven't been to church in years. But I have nothing. If my daughter wants to hang out at church, that's fine with me. That's fine with me.
I went through a phase when I was in my teens where I was listening to all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Jars of Clay.
And Jars of Clay was disguised as a rock band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
But they were at DC Talk, all these crazy Christian rock bands.
well,
May
then
I
Creed
introduce
didn't
you
slide
to
in there.
Striper?
Yeah.
All right, what else, Carmen?
Leonard Skinner and Loverboy.
Okay.
Triumph. Reggae Rise Up. And Florida Strawberry Festival.
All right, let's give those tickets away right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. We are each with a win for the year. So basically, we're starting over from the beginning right now.
Right.
I'm on a streak.
Nope. All right, that's true. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to be playing Missing word, Washington, D.C. Can you name the missing word from these things you would find in the Washington, D.C. metro area?
All right.
Okay. So your first one, National
Mall.
and Space Museum.
Oh.
Aeronautic.
Air. National Air and Space Museum. One Arena.
Cellular.
Capital.
Capital.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Mike.
Cellular One Arena from 82.
Ben's Bowl.
Rice.
Mercedes.
Ben's blank bowl.
Round.
Chili.
Oh,
Ben's
yeah.
Chili Bowl.
It's a restaurant.
Good, very good.
I've been there. Idiot.
DuPont.
Center.
Registry.
Oil.
What do you say, Gio?
Center.
Circle. DuPont Circle. 930.
Club.
Mike. Library of
Congress.
Pep.
Geo.
Gio gets the point. Red headquarters.
Lobster.
It's not Washington. Red blank headquarters.
Head. Red head headquarters.
No. Red Cross
Oh.
headquarters.
Red Lobster's based there, too.
Mhm.
The White
House.
Geo. Jima Memorial.
Ewo.
That's hard to say separately.
Yeah.
Mike.
Ewo.
Eastern blank.
Wing.
Lawn.
Providence.
Market. Eastern Market is what I was looking for. And Pap,
Oh, come on.
we're halfway there.
Galvin is not on the board. Geo has 2 points, and Michael is ahead by 1. He has 3.
Tight.
All right, missing word, Washington, D.C. style. Your next one, the Lincoln.
Memorial.
Geo. The Washington.
Monument.
Geo. Adams.
John.
Square.
House.
Adams blank Morgan. Adams Morgan.
Morgan and Morgan.
A point. John F. Kennedy Center for the
Arts.
Arts.
Performing. Oh.
Performing.
Calvin.
I just slipped out.
I was going to say for really good looking people.
Yeah.
Calvin gets the point. RFK.
Museum.
Boulevard.
RFK
Library.
Memorial.
Stadium.
Oh,
No
yeah.
point. United States Court Building.
Supreme.
Mike and Pap, we are on the last 3.
Galvin has a single point on the board. Mike and Geo are tied with 4.
Oh, man.
All right. Missing word, Washington, D.C. style. Last 3. Here we go. Ford's.
Theater.
Geo. The Basin.
The Delaware.
The blank basin.
Drums and.
I don't know.
The Tidal Basin. And your last one. Mount Estate and Gardens.
Mount what?
Sinai. Nope.
Wait, say it
We
again.
tied.
Mount
You had to guess.
blank
No, I didn't.
Estate and Gardens.
I went and I stopped talking.
No, you took a guess.
I did not. Mount.
Helen's. It's a Washington other part.
Buzz.
Vernon.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Your final score, Galvin with a single point on the board, Michael with 4, and Geo is
the
your
streak.
triumphant champion today. His streak continues.
Yes.
He won with 5.
Eat a W.
Wow.
This is the first time you've ever had the lead.
That's
Yes.
probably true.
Yeah.
You
No,
should
no, no.
quit. You should quit now.
There was a year or two ago.
Oh, yeah.
I started out the
out
season.
same.
Yeah, I had the
Because
first two.
Mike
in-
was
Yep.
out.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the first and last time you'll have the lead.
This is technically the second time I've ever been in the lead.
Enjoy it.
Wow.
Would you guys
Wow.
like the year totals?
Please,
Yeah,
please.
Galvin has 1 win, Mike has 1 win, and Gio has 2 wins for
Oh,
the year.
very
In the
good.
lead.
Very good.
Sparkle domination.
You know.
It's so funny. The angry Gio comes out every once in a while. I go, oh, and he goes, you answered. I go, no, I didn't. He goes, you did. It's good. This is
I just want to win. I'm not an angry guy at all.
Pick the winning line.
Line 6.
Line 60. Good morning. Who's this?
Let's go, Gio.
Thank you.
This is Josh.
Hi, Josh. You're the winner. I will put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and we will hook you up with your choice of prizes.
Josh, I'll see you at Evanescence.
Hold on, Josh.
Awesome.
Josh is going to Skinner and Loverboy. That'd be my guess, or the Strawberry Festival. Galvin, what do you have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, Pratt for president, no pay, and Ford with an F word.
All right, we got a lot of things to get to in news. We got a controversial shooting to talk about, and of course, we've got more stuff to give away. We'll do that later on in the show. And Cody Tucker joins us in the 8 o'clock hour. It's the Mike Calta Show. News is next on 102.5 The Bone. We got a full hour of news coming up with Galvin here in a couple of seconds. We were talking about the Calta Cruise. That is coming up. Your opportunity to go on to Stingray Chevrolet and register by scanning the QR code is happening right now, and that time is probably running out. I would imagine we're getting close to having to wrap that up here in the next couple of weeks or so. And then, of course, we picked several people during the pub crawl to go on the cruise as well. So we're going to have a nice packed house. And so far, Dizzy, yes, JoJo, no. Anybody get any repercussions from that?
No.
Yeah, no.
My wife and I are arguing over something, which we'll talk about in news, I'm sure, but we are arguing back and forth, and then it comes time to me having to go on the air, and I just stop communicating with her, and she's just sending me text after text. I know she's losing her mind right now.
You're working.
The last thing she said to me was, don't say ain't to me. She'd be like, I'm a 5-year-old. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show. Brought to you by Badger Bob Services.
Joe, have we hit 20,000 subscribers on YouTube yet?
I have not checked today, Michael,
right.
but not as of
I'm looking
last
forward to it.
I mean,
Forward to
why would you check? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, working.
it. Joe, I didn't mean for that to fall on you.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Gio's a scumbag.
Whenever you get around to it. Just
Yeah, all right. Take your time.
All right.
You know.
I'll put it on my to-do list.
He just asks every day. So
I will. I can check it myself, Joe. Thank you. I know you had a lot today's can day.
why be
Oh,
prepared?
cans are already deployed.
See, he's the guy's all over it. You don't have to. You don't have to remind
Dogs
him
are
about
walked,
nothing.
cans are deployed.
Guy knows his. He knows his role.
All right, we check the boxes. They're important. That's all that matters.
Cans are gelled.
I feel very. Insecure right now.
Why?
Tom is going away today. Tom is going on vacation for a couple of days.
Sorry, boss.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm without
Safety net.
a safety net for
Yeah.
sure. What if something were to go wrong?
You got Joe. He's your backup Tom, basically.
Are you worried about who's going to let kids run in your house?
No. I'm just saying, Tom is my go-to. I have no go-to right now. Just a little bit insecure. That's
Well, let
all.
me know, Michael.
Thank you, Joe.
All right.
All right, what do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story. By now, millions of people have seen the moment that an ICE agent fatally shot 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good in Minneapolis. Good's defenders, including city and state leaders, are calling what happened on January 7th an unjustified attack, while federal authorities say the agent was acting in self-defense. Already, her death has become a lightning rod in an already tense and divided nation.
All right, so this is what me and my wife are fighting about.
Okay.
Last night, I watched the video on her phone, and I was like, wow, that's pretty brutal, and it seems unnecessary for him to have killed that woman for what was going on. Then this morning, I watched it from different angles, and I watched the whole thing. It's still pretty brutal that they had to kill her, but she's wrong. There is an ICE agent in front of that car, and she drives right at him, and she is disobeying a lawful order to get out of the car, as she is disrupting traffic and blocking ICE agents, she is disobeying a lawful order to get out of the vehicle. And when they approach and begin to take her out of the vehicle, she gets in her car, or she puts her car in drive and lunges directly at the police officer. At that point, his safety becomes the priority, and she is wrong. She is a criminal. She has committed multiple crimes at that point. Now, does that justify killing her? Is that necessary? I don't know. But also, I'm not in that situation. I'm a human being who will be afraid, who will not want to die, and will not want my coworkers to die.
But here's the thing about that is, I think that she was trying to run the guy over, and the tires are spinning
Even
on
if
the
she was
ice
just trying to get away.
But what do ICE agents, what authority do they have over U.S. citizens? And was there police involved, or were those all ICE agents?
So
because ICE agents don't have authority over U.S. citizens.
That I don't know, Galvin. I don't know. I know
that's what I'm saying. Is I looked it up,
Well,
and
they're
it says
federal agents.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I thought so.
But I thought it was like, hey, come be an ICE agent. We'll pay you a bonus and stuff. And like anybody's an ICE agent. and stuff.
No.
ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, has no authority to arrest, detain, or deport U.S. citizens, as their power is limited to enforcing civil and criminal immigration laws against non-citizens.
I don't know.
So can a ICE agent say, get out of your car? And you go, I'm an American.
The thing, like, why
Beat
was
it, bro.
Why was she being stopped?
She stopped. She was blocking traffic.
Because
she's an agitator.
They're saying one person was said that they said that there was two commands given. One was told her to turn around, and the other person told her to get out of the car.
She was doing that to agitate them. She was blocking them on purpose,
Right?
And
But then, like, is that a crime?
No. Well,
is that a reason to force somebody out of their vehicle?
Yes, if you're impeding in government duties, if they have a mission and their mission is to go and search this building or whatever they're doing, and this woman is blocking them from doing it, yes, she's committing a crime.
Yeah.
And do they at that point have the authority to remove her from the vehicle? I don't really know.
That's a big.
Yeah, but the thing
is a big thing. Like, if he's giving the order to get out of your car, and
they have no authority to do so,
can he lawfully tell her to get out of her car?
Right.
Not according to
Does
Galvin.
she have to get out of her car?
Well,
Still doesn't mean she can run somebody over.
No.
Did she produce identification that proved she was a U.S.
No, but
citizen?
also
you don't have to.
Carmen.
Yes, to an ICE agent?
If I'm not committing a crime, I don't have to give you my ID.
They have to tell you what crime you're suspected of. So what was the crime?
Yeah.
And I don't know whether that applies for ICE agents. That's for regular law enforcement.
If you have information that you would like to lend to it, or your opinion of the story, 800-771-1025. Be happy to take your phone calls.
So what side is your wife on? The ladies' side?
She's on the lady's side. She's on the why did they have to kill her side.
Well,
and I'm on the I'm still
taking away the authority and whatnot is she is in a vehicle that could kill that guy, and the guy was in front of the thing, and she was going forward, which is a bad thing.
I texted her and I said I wouldn't have shot that woman, but she was wrong. She did try to run that guy over. And my wife wrote back, "Shut up." And I wrote, "Watch it again. There's a guy in front of the car, and she drives right at him after they tell her to get out of the car." And my wife said, "I watched it 80 times, and it looks to me like she's trying to drive away." And yeah, with a guy in front of her, and also she's disobeying a lawful order to get out of the car, and she still tries to drive away while trying to hit the guy in front of her.
We don't know if it's a lawful order, though.
That's where we.
That's where you'd have to find out is, did they have the authority to ask her to get out of her car? Because in the video,
then they definitely wouldn't have the authority to kill her.
Yeah.
If they don't have the authority to remove her from the vehicle, they don't have the authority to shoot her.
I think once they say that she was, trying to use her car as a weapon, that's where it comes into play.
Yeah, but if they don't have the authority to remove her and they're getting physical with her, she has the authority to she has the right to fight back. If they have no authority to pull her out, then she's got the right to fight back.
The problem is there's conflicting reports as to what happened, because they said that one agent told her to turn around and get out of here, and then another one told her to get out of the car.
It appears that they told her to turn around and get out of the street.
Right.
And she didn't do that. And then when they approached her and said, get out of the car, then she started driving away.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I mean, that you could see in the video. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, Mike, guys, ladies. None of this would have actually happened if she would have just stayed out and stayed away.
Yes.
So, when you put yourself in harm's way and start demonstrating and start interfering, that's when things will get the opportunity to happen. So, I mean, more than that is what Tim Walsh is saying about using the basically National Guard or reserves to be able to have any kind of problem solved. Not going to happen. At that point, he can't do that anyway. But I think the whole thing just needs to back off for all of them.
As we've learned in the last week, sir, this is the F around and find out government. That is their words from their official Instagram. FAFO. Thank you, Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. Hey, my name's Patrick. I've called in a few times. I'm the retired Marine that has spent a lot of time overseas.
What's up, Patrick?
And here's the yes, sir. Here's the thing with that is they have the authority to conduct operations that deal with the border. But if people impede that, then they have the authority to cease and desist those individuals, and she was not listening to that.
Okay.
And being in that situation from somebody that spent 20 years, and I would go in and I would work with different governments and opposition forces and teach them everything from close quarter battles to how to gather recon and all those things. And you're a lot of times put in a situation that you have a half second or a quarter second to make a decision. And that's what I always think is so just crazy is all these people sit around and make a decision and talk about it that you have a tenth of a second to make a decision. But yes, Gio, you were talking about, do they have the authority? Yes, they do have the authority. And if they have the authority also, Joe was saying, yeah, I think they have to give and show ID if it's asked for it. And yes, they have to. And if they're not, or if they do not at that point, then they are impeding and they have broke the law, and they can be detained, they can be arrested.
Why would I have to give over my ID to somebody if I'm not doing anything?
But you are.
What am I doing?
You're impeding their. She was impeding their operation and what they were doing. So
by parking
as soon as they
say
stop or tell her to get out of the vehicle.
She had committed multiple crimes already before they. She was impeding their investigation by parking in the street,
because
blocking them.
The police chief said that she was not involved in any of the investigation whatsoever.
She's a known agitator.
But
she's
I'm saying
been at this.
The police chief said that she was not involved in any investigation that was happening that day.
Right.
That was the quote I watched him say on
she
TV.
Was not.
It doesn't have to. But it doesn't have to be that she was involved in an investigation. She was impeding the investigation that they were actually doing at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it does seem like a very gray area to me, anyways.
Patrick, thank you for the call.
Well,
sir.
when you're the agent in front, and somebody lunges towards you in a vehicle, and you have a tenth of a second to save your life and to protect those people around you.
What do you feel?
We can sit here all day long on any radio station or any news, but when you're in that situation, believe me. Because I've been there. You have a tenth of a second to make that decision.
What are your thoughts on that one agent told her to turn around and the other one told her to get out of the car? That's two conflicting commands.
Here's the thing. You got multiple people there. This guy's thinking, let's do this. This lady's or this other agent.
Well, I think it's a little bit more black and white than that, because what happened was she was in the street and the one guy is telling her, turn around and get out of here. He was like, get out of the street.
So if she's attempting to do that, and then someone says, get out of the car.
But she wasn't attempting to do that. She was sitting right there, and then he walked toward her, and he said, get out of the car. And at that point, she puts it in drive, and she lunges right towards the cop in front of her.
I think you're being more dramatic. So you're describing it more dramatic.
It's exactly what happened.
It's a dramatic situation.
Yeah. But also, we don't know.
Right, no,
we don't know whether they were simultaneous. Get out of the car, turn it around, da-da-da. Or they said, turn your car around, gave her a couple warnings, and he said, fine,
but that's
get out
exactly
of the car.
what happened. It's on video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just reading what they said in the press conference and what the witnesses were saying.
Yeah, but if you,
I'm not going by
still
the
exists.
videos.
You can go watch the video.
I'm going by what the public officials said. Their official statement.
But the video is more official than what the public officials say.
Okay.
So can I just tell you, blah blah blah, a lady died. I have breaking news.
What?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a long time, news breaking within news. Let's go to Galvin back in the newsroom.
So we touched on this morning. Calta Cruise 19 is going to be on the Explorer of the Seas, April 9th.
Yes.
Teen Mom Cruise is on the Explorer of the Seas April 9th. Teen Moms are on our cruise.
Shut up.
Teen Moms are on our cruise.
Shut up.
It's the same cruise.
How is that even possible?
I don't know, but we hit the jackpot.
How is that even possible?
You're lying.
I swear to God, Pete just texted me and he goes, "Hey, I don't think you realized it's the same cruise." And I go, "There's no way." And I just looked it up. I put everything together. The Teen Mom themed cruise for April 2026 is scheduled to sail on Royal Caribbean's Explorer of the Seas, and it is happening April 9th through the 13th, leaving from Cape Canaveral.
I see it
going
too.
to the Bahamas and Coco Cay. We're on the same cruise. They're on our cruise. We're cruising together.
Oh, we're gonna be dancing with the teen moms in the nightclub.
Confirmed cast: Janelle Evans.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know
any
who
of these
these
girls.
people are.
I do.
That name sounds familiar, but let me look. Hold on.
She had a lot of legal problems.
Yeah,
Is
she's
she the fat one?
yeah.
No, she was skinny, got a little bigger, lost some weight, but she had a lot of legal
Oh
problems.
yeah, I know this girl.
Yeah, she was like one of the OGs.
I
Which
remember
one that did porn?
That's Farrah.
Farrah.
Yeah.
She going?
She
No.
is not going.
All right, who else?
This one you definitely know. You've seen a million times because it's the couple. It is Caitlin and Tyler Baltiera.
Mm.
Baltiera.
Doesn't mean.
You've seen them a million times. Like they were one of the original, I think, cast.
Okay.
They look different now.
Yeah.
Leah Messer.
These mean nothing to me. You could have told me that. Oh, why couldn't this have been a real world cruise?
Oh yeah.
She's pretty hot.
Oh, I remember her. Yeah, I remember her. So these are all like the ones that I watched.
This is great. This is where Pete finds a girlfriend.
Oh,
Teen
Pete
Mom
is-
style?
Yeah. Oh, but that comes with kids.
18's no more.
No, they're like 30s now.
Right.
Yeah.
Brianna De Jesus.
I don't know any of these people. These mean nothing.
I
would
only know
rather have-
Janelle Evans.
My fat quinceanera would be better.
Wait.
Jade Klein,
No,
Ashley Jones, and Sean Astin. Rudy's going.
shut up.
No, I mean, it's obviously not.
Oh, the Caitlin and Tyler,
Yeah.
they were stepbrother and sister.
Yeah.
That's
And they got
and they
did
got
it?
together. Yeah, their
Ooh.
parents, his dad and her mom.
I'm
were
telling
dating.
you right now, Mike, put in Jade Klein. You are going to be talking to her the entire cruise.
Hold on, Jade.
Not that she's like super hot. It's just I have a feeling like she's going to be like, I'll party with you guys.
Does not look like my type. Little fat blonde,
Yeah.
little pudge blonde.
Yeah.
And I'm not
But
mad at
doesn't
her.
she look like she's down to party?
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like we just spoke this into existence.
We did.
Right?
It's what we do. We either kill people or we make things happen.
Like I feel like this was not happening until we talked about it, and now it is.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We have amazing powers.
Oh my God, Ashley Jones. What is she? Was she a mother, like of one of the kids? She's like 49. She looks way older than the rest of them.
This is going to be weird.
It's gonna be weird, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do they do that?
Well, I would imagine we have the ballrooms and all that booked.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we book them for like an hour or two, and then we move
Right.
on with our day.
I know,
Yeah,
but it
that's
just
true.
seems weird that it would have like two big events.
I think what's going to be weirder is not the teen moms, but the teen mom fans.
This kid.
It's going to be all millennial women.
Like,
Right. What do you think? I don't know how to Google things.
all millennial women. Everybody.
yeah, that's some hussies.
Singles, couples, singles,
All the other
cable.
moms that got knocked up when they were teens.
Yeah. Oh,
I
that's right. We already know they're a
Yeah.
bunch of sluts.
Right.
Oh, I can
Oh
relate.
my God.
They're
I-
a bunch of sluts,
Yeah.
Carmen. They had babies when they were 18.
Oh, I relate to her so much. I also got knocked up when I was 14.
Sluts. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Joe, you may
Oh
want
my
to think
God.
you want to rethink bringing Sugarface. Your mic's not
I'm gonna
on,
enter
Joe.
negotiations with her very quickly.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Wait till Pete finds out.
Teen Mom Cruise, Calta Cruise coming together in 2026.
What?
This is the wildest thing that's
Carmen.
ever happened to us.
Carmen,
No.
best place for you to get pregnant.
The Teen Mom Cruise.
Yeah.
Team Mom Cruise.
They can give you some pointers.
Wow.
That is weird.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Are we sure this is right?
What do you think
I'm
doing
looking
over
at the internet. Yeah, it's on here.
Wait,
I don't know.
you're
Like
sitting
the
there.
boats match, the dates match.
Yeah.
You think there's two
That's
boats?
why I checked the dates and the boats and everything.
I
before.
find it hard to believe that they have two big events happening on the same boat.
And
Well,
you,
that's-
I
but
mean-
but hold on a second. Do you think that all of us are getting it wrong?
No, just you. You're the
I
only
would-
one who's looking at it.
As you're sitting over there with no internet, not looking at anything, you just assume
No,
that
I'm
I
just
don't know how to
asking.
Google.
I'm asking.
I checked the cruise line,
Right.
then I checked the ship, then I checked
You
the
check
dates.
the dates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's how that works.
Are they using our logo on it?
oh no.
Oh, no, what?
It says in November 2012, Caitlin and Tyler discussed on video that the cruise was potentially not happening or facing major issues, with some suggestion fraudulent activity that might be involved.
But they just announced it the other day that it is happening.
All right, it's just what it says in November.
Right. So November they were talking
right,
about we don't
updates.
know, and now they're saying it's a go.
Let me see.
All right.
Go for cruise. Go for Teen Mom.
Go for Calta Cruise. Holy smokes.
That's gonna be weird.
All right, 800-771-1025. Sorry we stopped down major talk about the biggest event. I mean, listen, it
This
was
is more
breaking
important.
news. It was
This is
breaking
more
news.
important.
Yeah. All right, back to news.
Clearly more important. The gambling site Polymarket is refusing to pay out people who bet on the U.S. invading Venezuela. They say what happened doesn't count as a full invasion.
Oh,
So
that's
they're
not
paying.
right.
Yeah, that's
I don't understand how that Calci and the Polymarket. I don't understand how it works. And how
yeah,
it's-
because Zach Kalshi does a lot of stuff where
Yeah.
you can bet on all
weather.
kind of things.
it's
yeah,
like will it rain in New York City today, and you can bet on that.
Right.
I see every week you can bet on whether or not they're going to say Tylenol on South Park.
Yeah,
That's an actual thing you can bet on.
but you would be so easy to rig some of the bets I see on there.
yeah.
Sure,
Or
if
they're
I
not-
was in the writing department at South
Yeah.
Park, I would go and bet $10 million.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem legit.
Yeah.
But people seem to be getting money off.
What
of
do
it.
you believe more, Kalshi or that the teen moms are going to be on our cruise?
I'm not sold on either one yet.
Florida rejected 130 vanity plate requests last year for being too racy. People are
I
trying.
got rejected.
Creative spellings for the F word are heavily featured on the list.
really?
Yeah.
I got rejected when I was using Cowhead. I had 2 cars and I had head 1 and 2, and they wouldn't let me do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you the one guy had 4 Qs. So it's just 4Q.
4Q.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which is a creative spelling for
Yeah.
the F word.
Oh, Teen Mom Cruise canceled.
Oh.
When is that from?
This is from this is November 11th.
Okay, but I'm saying that
Teen
they just,
Mom Cruise canceled amid fraud claims. Fans lose thousands of dollars.
Dear sluts, there's still a cruise going on, and there's still a bunch of girls that are young and probably have gotten pregnant before. You could still enjoy the cruise. Plus,
if you-
Carmen's there.
I'm not a slut anymore.
I know, but you were. None of these girls are sluts anymore. They're all old like you. They're all old married broads.
Yeah.
But back in the
So-
day, you were a young slut who avoided getting pregnant.
I was not
You're a
young.
successful slut.
I was not a young
Give it up
slut.
with Carmen, successful slut. Yeah.
SS Carmen.
I was. You know what? I hate you.
That's great. Successful slut, Carmen. SS Carmen. That's
SS
perfect.
Carmen.
I do not like that at all.
Why, Carmen? You did great.
Yeah.
You managed to be a
I wasn't a
successful
slut. I was
a little
not
bit,
a
A little
slut.
bit. Little bit.
Successful sluts get pregnant.
No.
That's
No, they don't. They
successful.
avoid it. And
They
then
wanna
they
keep
boom
on
boom
being
tequila
slut.
stairs.
But listen,
You had a plan,
I did,
and you've stuck to it.
and it worked the
Yes.
whole time.
Carmen, everybody.
Carmen, if
successful
you're a teen slut and you get pregnant, you have to retire as a slut.
Mm.
Do you?
Maybe not. Maybe that makes you more slutty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you're not at risk of getting pregnant anymore.
Carmen, that would have been nice for you to have a threesome with one of the teen moms for your
My
honeymoon.
God, no.
It'd be fun to say you did.
No.
No?
No. Out.
All right.
Don't touch him.
Oh, wow. Wow. Very insecure
it,
wife.
it looks like this is canceled.
Oh.
Yeah. If you put in Teen
Well,
Mom Cruise
well,
canceled,
well.
And
Who is right now?
a bunch of the people are.
You're not right.
I was 100% right.
It was the same dates.
Yeah,
and
but
everything.
it's not happening.
It was
It's
happening.
not happening.
but it was.
But it's not.
Yeah.
A bunch of people are suing the travel agency because of fraud.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go.
Ugh.
No teen
Now
mom.
it's just
Just no
John
sluts.
Senning and his whale tails.
I feel like we spoke it into existence and you ruined it.
Yeah.
Me?
You.
Why did I ruin it?
Because you were the naysayer instantly.
Because I was like, there's no way this is possible. There's no way the cruise ship is allowing two major functions like this to go on at the same time. Logistically, they can't get it done. I've been involved in every meeting about how what room we're getting at what time and who's doing what, and there's just no time.
I mean, I wouldn't call them a major function.
The
teen mom.
Still going to be a couple hundred people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's something that is definitely going to
Negative Nelly.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope you get more
Negative
bubble guts.
Nelly.
Oh, the good news is that the Breaking Bad fan club has purchased those tickets from the Teen Moms.
I feel like our cruise just got 50% less fun.
Yeah, I feel like there's a bunch of sluts going now that are like, well, we already booked the cruise anyway.
That could
might
be
as well
true.
go anyway. Yeah. Yeah. So
Let's tell them that Carmen's a teen mom.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
No, she's the deleted season you didn't see.
Yeah. Or just be like, she was season 2, episode 4. Nobody's going to remember
She's
all
had
of
a
them.
lot of work done.
Yeah.
Hey,
We got to, make a reason why you don't look the same.
I gotcha. Yeah. I'm sure there's one that I kind of look like.
Yeah, you guys remember Parker?
Parker.
Good job, Parker.
Buccaneers coach Todd Bowles is returning for the 2026 season, according to ESPN. The Tampa Bay Times reported Wednesday that Bowles said in a text to the newspaper he would be returning as a coach. On Tuesday, Bowles met with the Glazer family who own the Buccaneers and was informed of their desire to continue the relationship. It should be noted that the meeting happened after news broke about Baltimore Ravens firing Super Bowl winning coach John Harbaugh after 18 seasons.
But they say that they did make the call about Harbaugh.
Yeah.
And that Harbaugh wants to have his own GM, and they weren't ready to make a GM move, and that's what sealed that deal. But they did call, according to rumors.
Yeah, I think they didn't want to. He wanted to get rid of Jason Light. And the Bucks didn't.
Right. Come in with his own GM.
Man, Harbaugh would have been awesome here.
You think so?
I think so. Be great.
I don't know. I think he's an old set coach. I think he's the
What do
one.
you think we got now?
Yeah. I don't
Old
think,
ass Todd Bowles.
No, I don't mean just old in age. I mean like old mindset. Like he's not one of like we need one of those new roll your sleeves up coaches.
No, I think he's Hall of Fame coach for sure.
Yeah. I agree with that, but I just don't. I think that those guys are on their way out, and the new wave of coaches is in.
What are you, one guy with the short pants over on the side like McDaniels?
McDaniel or one of those guys.
Terrible.
Yeah, well, I just feel like that's a new wave of coaches, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Harbaughs are on their way out. That old look, it left with the Tom Landry look went first, the John Madden look went after that. Now the Harbaugh look is going out. The fat old white coach made its way out. It's all working itself into young former players or young football smart guys.
Which
that's what
have.
it seems like. Is it's turning into guys that didn't play,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Well, listen, it's working for hockey.
Yeah.
It may work out in the long run. We'll see.
Well, and listen, just because you play does not make you a good coach.
No,
You know what I mean?
no,
And a lot of the coaches, the reason why they are so good, even though they didn't play, is because they studied the game from an outside point of view.
Yeah,
but
there's
remember when, like in the NBA, Jeff Van Gundy and everyone was like, "What? What is going on here with this little guy?"
It seems like a lot of these X's and O nerds that grew up playing Madden are the ones that are getting all the jobs
Yeah.
now because they just know how to scheme things open and stuff. I don't know. I think Harbaugh here would have been huge, which the Glazers usually go for, like the big splash.
If
hire
there's a
stuff.
name, yeah.
Like a big name guy,
Yeah.
Hall of Fame coach.
Sticking with football, the Kansas City Chiefs said in a statement that they are aware of allegations circulating on social media alleging domestic violence by Rashee Rice. It comes following allegations made public on an Instagram post by Rice's ex-girlfriend on January 7th. The post and the Chiefs statement did not name Rice. The club is aware of the allegations on social media and is in communication with the National Football Leagues. That's what the Chiefs statement said. We have no further comment at this time.
Yeah, they don't know enough to really make a decision. They don't want to get sued.
Right.
There's nothing they can do right now. Would you rather have Harbaugh come? Why is it so hard for me to say that name?
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
Come and get rid of Jason Light if it meant he was coming.
I think so.
You really?
I think so.
You
Yeah.
think time for a full change like that?
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, we were all loving Jason Light when he kept the team together and did all that stuff.
I don't dislike Jason Light. I think he's done some great things.
Yeah.
But, they've underperformed the last year or two. So you got to,
Yeah, but sometimes you have to just put that on the players.
That's true.
Yeah.
But who got the players here?
Yeah, but I mean, the players played well in the beginning.
Somebody's got to take the fall, though.
I say you put it more on the player.
There was on Instagram, there was like a rumor that Harbaugh was speaking to the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Emily Mayfield liked the post.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh, man, what's going on here?
That's something to be said.
Yeah.
I guess his daughter plays lacrosse at USF.
That was another thing, yeah. So everyone was trying to connect the dots. But I'm sure that was a deal breaker because the Bucs love Jason Light and they're not looking to get rid of him.
Right.
So they're like, no, we're going to stick with him. But I don't know. I just feel like with Todd Bowles, are we going to get more of the same next year?
This is always a great time to start going to Burns because you start seeing in little meeting rooms who's sitting over there and who the Glazers are with. That's when you kind of figure out what's happening.
But if you get the same as last year, first 5 games without injuries, you're like, this is great.
I guess. But, I mean,
that's why I find it hard to put it on the coaches because the first 5 games they came out and played great, and then they play like crap.
But all the teams deal with injuries and still make playoffs. San Francisco 49ers were riddled with injuries, and they somehow
quarterback.
still almost were playing for the number 1 seed.
And that's the biggest thing. If you're healthy in the playoffs, that's really what puts you over.
Yeah,
if you can make it to the playoffs and then be healthy in the playoffs.
Right.
Boring football now to watch for the next couple of weeks. Not boring, but just not as exciting without our team.
Without your guys' team,
Yeah, without our local hometown.
Bowles is, defensive guy in charge of defense, and we're getting beat every week.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Florida launched a new statewide animal abuser registry on January 1st under Dexter's Law, creating a searchable database by the FDLE for convicted aggravated animal cruelty offenders to help shelters and the public prevent future abuse. While it lists names and case details for screening potential adopters, some advocates find it lacking by not including photos or other identifiers, though it's a major step in tracking abusers motivated by the case of the dog named Dexter, which was that Domingo Rodriguez, who was convicted in February 2025 for aggravated cruelty to animals and unlawful disposal of bodies of dead animals after he mutilated his dog Dexter. It was found in a trash bag in Fort DeSoto Park.
It's not even just my dog, any dog. I can't see being mean to it, let alone
I don't even know how you could
mutilating it.
Hurt a dog.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's terrible. Terrible. So, that's a new Dexter's Law there. A kid in North Carolina got shot in the leg during what? What happened?
He was running away from the police.
You're on the right track.
All right.
Not running away from the police. Running away from someone and something.
His mom.
No.
He shot himself or he got shot?
He got shot. He got
He
shot
tried
in the
to
leg.
rob a store. He
No.
was running away.
No, you're further away now.
Oh, like Ding Dong Ditch.
Ding dong ditch prank.
That's
where you go up and either knock or ding the doorbell and then run away. And the guy wound up shooting the kid. The guy whose name is Craig Mason, I want to show you a picture of him. Because if you had to draw a guy that was going to shoot a kid for doing ding dong ditch, this is your number one suspect. Like if I lined up 100 people and said, hey, which one of these guys shot a kid for doing a ding dong ditch on them?
Yeah.
This guy is 100% the guy. He barely has a neck and just looks like, oh, don't ding my doorbell. I won't come out and shoot you.
Yeah. 100%.
That is your man.
This guy just has the guns just laying all over his house. One's on the table,
Just
one's on the
waiting
fridge.
for it.
Yeah, just waiting for something to happen.
Like he sees headlights go across his living room window, and he's like, "Whoa, get where
Grabs his gun.
Yeah,
Ding dong ditch doesn't bother me.
no,
It's a little
I mean,
annoying, but I don't like.
depends on what time it is.
I know that they're coming because I could hear them on the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
And then I ding ding ding, and I go over and I see them running down the block, and I just laugh because I know they're either
Well, a lot of times,
my daughter's little friends are running around the block, or
a lot of times it's not ding 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 ding. It's bang 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 on your door and run. Like most
like
of
cop
them,
knock.
they hit the bang on the door and take off, which you can scare the hell out of somebody that way.
I don't know. I mean, it's scary.
If
for
I
a
think
second.
somebody's trying to bust into my house,
Sure.
There is a video where a kid comes up to the door, and the guy, it's Ring doorbell, so he's immediately at the door. And he's like, hey, buddy, Tyler's not home. And he goes, nah, yeah, no, I know. And he's like, what's going on? And he goes, well, John or whoever, he said he won't drive me the rest of the way home unless I came and ding-dong ditch you, whatever. And he goes, so can I just run away and pretend like I did it? And the guy goes, how about you run and I chase you and I'm yelling at you? And he goes, so, prank the kid. And he goes, just run, go. And then he goes, hey, what are you doing? Get back! And starts chasing after him.
There were a couple kids that did to my house a couple months ago, and dummy hits the Ring doorbell. He didn't even hit the door.
Yeah.
So it records him right away.
I always tell my daughter, I don't know if they hear from me or you, because sometimes I can hear them go, oh my God, the lives.
Yeah.
I don't care. It doesn't bother
And
me.
I got motion lights on my porch, so like he hit the Ring doorbell, light pops on, and he was freaking and took off running.
You got.
Yeah.
We did maybe the oldest of old school ding dong ditch because there was a family that lived down the street from us, the Hoagies, and they had a big old timey bell that they had. It was on like a big post, and it was a bell, and they used to do that for their kids to come in, like ring the bell, whatever.
Really?
So we would tie fishing line onto the dinger and then go down the street and go ding, 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 and just sit there and pull it forever.
They don't know what's going on.
And we're already way down the street. There was no way they were catching us. Yeah.
That's good.
Carmen,
Yes.
your birthday's in March.
Yes.
Slut.
Wait,
Slut.
You may want to get registered at Bath and Body Works.
Okay.
Bath and Body Works debuted a new pizza and ranch candle.
Okay.
But now they're nixing it because it was making people gag.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Customers claim it was the most disgusting thing they have ever smelled.
Food candles never work unless they're dessert
fruit.
scented.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a
Fruit or
dessert
sweet.
thing. Yeah.
And plus, my house smells like pizza every single day.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's what Chad eats.
From actual pizza.
Yeah. Last night, we almost got into our first
Married fight?
argument.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honeymoon's
Divorce!
over.
No.
Yeah.
Slut.
Well, we went a little crazy over the holidays, ate pizza and drank and stuff, but now I'm trying to get back on track.
We did.
Me and Chad, as a couple.
How's Chad looking?
I mean, I saw Chad.
Yeah. Seems
He
like
still
it
has
didn't
ass.
affect them at all.
Right. Is that what the fight's about?
He's fine. No, so yesterday we were out kind of late, visiting his mom. We're on our way home, and I said, hey, I can make you some food when we get home, or you can just stop and get something. He's like, I don't want you to cook, so I'll stop and get something. He's like, oh, I really want pizza. I'm like, okay, I can handle this. He's like, okay, I'm going to get Jets. I'll just get a 4-corner. That way I can have 2 slices today, 2 slices tomorrow for lunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
This jerk got 8 corners, and I had to sit in the car with it on my lap on the way home, and then did not get to eat any of it. Had to go home and get on the treadmill and finish my 1,000 steps that I needed to get in so I could hit my 10K goal for the day.
Wow.
And I just very inconsiderate, and I was just very,
Plus, you're a little hangry.
little hangry, right? Because earlier I had salmon and Brussels sprouts for dinner.
That's
but
It was
but
it was
also,
delicious.
is it his fault that the guy wants to enjoy his life? Let him enjoy his life.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
but you
He
gotta,
can, but
So
there's
you're
also
an
a
alcoholic. I can't drink.
no, but it does.
There's-
You the temptation is there.
Yeah,
And
well,
there's also a study that says couples that work out together, but also help each other with their weight loss goals and diet are 500% more likely to be successful.
Does it say
than-
anything about a guy who has abs and doesn't care?
Yeah, he gets divorced early.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Man.
There's a lot of temptations, okay?
Maybe
and I
you
have to
should-
be strong.
Maybe you should.
And I
meet-
am.
Maybe you should marry a guy named Will Power.
Yeah. And plus, you already wore the dress. You already got married. What
Yeah,
are you
you're
worried
already
about
married.
fitting that
Yeah,
for?
it's over now. Fat enough.
Fugazi.
No,
You've already said that.
no. Listen, I'm fine. I'm gonna do it. It was a long day, long night. I ate at 5. We picked up the pizza at 8.
Oh, yeah.
So
By the way,
it's-
does anybody else feel like Carmen told us this story to let us know that she got her 1,000 steps in?
It's a long way.
10,000
Oh,
steps. Thank
10,000,
you very
yeah.
much.
You closed your ring.
No.
I did.
You
I
know
ha-
what else closed? The ring around your finger. 'Cause your fingers are too fat.
No,
Take it off.
it's just fine. Thank you very
Carmen,
much.
since we're bragging right now,
Yes.
I've lost 5 pounds since we got back from Costa Rica.
Nice.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Mostly been liquid poop, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You should put up a dry erase board. How many days since you went to Taco Bell? You know what I mean?
like a OSHA?
Yeah.
You and Carmen should support each other.
That's what
there
I'm
you go.
saying.
Chad's
Carmen.
out.
We will, and we do.
Carmen,
I support Chad.
3 days in before me and Carmen go get pizza together.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm not breaking.
Yeah, I'm Team Chad.
I had salmon 2 nights in a row, grilled salmon.
Yeah. Isn't it so great?
Boring.
When
Oh,
someone's
delicious.
eating pizza.
Pizza's it's the best.
You want to get a salmon candle? Yeah.
Put your salmon on the pizza.
So gross.
Last night I took an edible, and I did. Usually I take it and go to sleep, and this one I took and I stayed awake, and it gave me the munchies.
Yeah.
And thank God my wife caught me. I was looking for something to eat. We have absolutely no food in this house that I could eat, and I opened the container of chili that she made from the night before, and I took a spoonful of it. It's delicious, but it's got beans and stuff in it that I can't eat. And she comes in and she looked at me and she goes, "Are you eating chili?" And I went, "What? No." And I just put it away. I only had 1 spoonful. So, but yeah, I got caught red-handed in the kitchen dipping into the chili, eating it cold.
You should be dipping into the cheesy crunch chalupa.
Oh my God! Oh, it could be worse, Gio. Could be worse. I did pretty good.
Spotify has a new feature that lets you share what you're streaming in real time with your friends.
Yes.
Anybody know that? Anybody care
Yeah.
about that?
No.
Like, what are you jumping on my list? You listening to my stuff? Like, I don't know what that's.
So
I would imagine kids.
in the car, this is how it works. I put on my Spotify, then you click on the thing and it gives you a QR code, and then Juliana could scan the QR code and then she can take control of the Spotify. So I don't know if that's what they're talking about or.
But also.
But no, like if you're at a party or something, you can sync it up so it can play from like 2 different speakers.
Okay.
If the speakers are far apart, and then that way it's playing the same music.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is like you're at your house, I'm at my house, and you go, "Oh, I want to listen to what Calvin's listening to."
Well,
you know what I mean? Like, but
yeah, no, we used to do that. Like I remember, like back in middle school, like when the new NSYNC album would come out, you'd call your friends, and then you would pick a song, and you'd say 1, 2, 3, and then you'd play it at the same time, so you could like dance.
Are you serious?
It was yes.
that's great.
Bye 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 bye, and then you practice your routine that way.
I can only picture Holly doing that.
Tight.
Patrick Swayze's younger brother, Sean. Now, as soon as you think of Patrick Swayze's brother, you think the one that looks like him but weird.
Yeah.
That's Don. So that's a different one.
Okay.
Patrick Swayze's younger brother, Sean, died of bleeding in his stomach and cirrhosis brought on by alcoholism. He was 63 years old. So I guess there's 5 of them altogether, 5 Swayze brothers.
I was unaware. I know that he had a brother, and I know that one died. I didn't know.
Was there a fat one?
I don't know about that, but I know
Chunky
that
Swayze?
the Don Swayze was also an actor, and he looked like a evil version of Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a less good-looking version.
Right, yeah.
thought
And you saw him a bunch, whatever. This Sean guy, like, you wouldn't even think of as a Swayze brother. He didn't look anything. He looked like just some fat guy with a baseball hat on.
He was fat. He was lazy Swayze.
yeah.
Like I remember a fat one being interviewed one time. I thought like
Yeah.
he just looked like nothing. No, didn't look like a star or Hollywood or any type of charisma. Just a fat normal guy.
Yeah.
Zesty one, Gazy Swayze.
Yeah, so Sean died. Ooh, your stomach's bleeding.
Time to stop drinking.
Yeah.
Time to stop drinking at that point.
So this is pretty interesting. We've talked about this before. Bradley Cooper addresses the plastic surgery rumors. Bradley Cooper says he did not have plastic surgery.
What is it then?
Come on.
Exactly. What disease do you have?
Right.
Because your
Or
whole face is
Botox
completely
or filler
changed.
or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you go, I didn't have plastic surgery, but you had all kind of chemical things
What if he
jammed
was
into your face.
doing the human growth hormone thing like Dane Cook was doing?
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper appeared on the latest episode of Smartless with his Is This Thing On co-star Will Arnett.
And they ask him if he's doing plastic surgery.
Arnett said, because Arnett is in Bradley Cooper's movie, so he's Bradley Cooper. He goes, everybody thinks Bradley had plastic surgery, but insisted that he hasn't.
It's Arnett that said
yeah, so Cooper said that some people came up to me last couple weeks, and they're like, oh, you look good. Nobody's telling you look good. You looked good.
Yeah.
You used to be a very handsome guy. Now you look like some weird old Barry Manilow.
I mean, he did age.
He aged, but something's
I think
going on.
I think it's that haircut. Whatever.
No.
I mean, yes, I can. He has done something.
It's something with his eyes. Yep, it's the eyelids, because there was a thing the other day and it showed his eyes and then showed it, and they're like, it looks like they pushed his eyes back into his head.
Yeah, he probably had like a brow lift or something like that. But you know what I mean. So
let me ask you
crazy.
about this, Carmen. I have noticed that my brow has been sagging.
Yes.
Not my butthole eye.
Right.
Up top.
The top.
Right.
Yep.
And it's like kind of impeding my vision a little bit.
Yes.
And that is a pretty simple eyebrow thing that they do, and it's usually covered by insurance because it impedes your vision.
Right.
And I do have a best friend who is a plastic surgeon.
Right.
But I'm so afraid that I'm looking different.
Uncle Leo's gonna come in
Yes.
with the eyebrows and.
So you would probably have like a Bradley Cooper effect where people are like, "What is going on?" Because not much is going to change, but your eyes will open up more.
What's better, to be old Bradley Cooper eyed or to be old butthole eyed and droopy faced?
Well, if you want, I know you won't, but there are face yoga exercises you can do to help so you can avoid surgery if you want. It's not going to be a major change like a surgery, and it's not going to be over. But if you do these simple little face stretches like 3 times a week, it could help so it doesn't impede your vision, but it also doesn't change your whole face structure.
Also, they say one of the face stretches that you can do is you get a Jets 8 corners pizza.
Oh, yeah.
You try to fit it all in your mouth. You just
stretch it right in.
Yeah, that helps with your smile line.
Yep.
It is a slippery slope because you may get it done and just go, oh, yeah, that looks good. Like you barely even notice or anything like that. Or it helps you, so it's pushed back so you don't have impaired vision. Or
my wife,
all of a sudden you come in and hello, everybody. And they're just like, what happened?
And then we're all talking behind your back like, oh, should we say something about
Oh,
it?
we say it to his face.
You got to say it to my face.
I mean, not at first, though.
Right out of the gate.
I'm telling you
Listen,
right now.
Galvin will tell me right to my face.
He has it done. I walk in. Nobody else is in here. I just go, whoa.
Here's how I know. You ready for this? Galvin's here a year. Maybe a year. I don't like to tan. I don't like to lay out in the sun, clearly, and I'm not tanning. So my wife has this Gautier self-tanner. It's just like a lotion that you put on. I put it on, and it doesn't give you a tan, but it just takes the pale out of your face. And it's nothing more than like a moisturizing lotion, okay? I use it for a while, and it's working great. We run out of it, and they don't make it anymore. We can't find it. So I try this other stuff that's like a self-tanner. And Galvin grabs me in the bathroom one time at the station. He goes, your face, what are you doing? I go, just like that. And I go, what do you mean? And he goes, what are you, I don't know, are you tanning? Or I go, oh, yeah, I got it. He goes, yeah, it looks terrible. And I go, okay, thank you. And that was it. That was the last time I ever wore it.
That's a good friend.
That's a good friend.
Yeah.
Dave McKay walked up to me one time. I was sitting down, and Dave McKay walks up, leans in like he's going to kiss me. And he just reaches up and pulls a lone hair out of my forehead. And I go, that's a good friend.
Yeah.
Most friends would just stare at that weird hair. This guy just yanked it out of my head for me.
So do it. Do this other thing. Talk to Dr.
No, because I'm sitting here saying there's going to be no shortage of you people making fun of me.
Right, but at least you can see.
Yeah.
I almost rather be blind.
I feel like we come in and it's going to be live long and prosper.
Yeah.
We're going to be like, oh, man, what is going on?
My wife, though, she looks at her face in the mirror and she goes, I gotta get Botox or something done. I go, why? And she goes, look, and she smiles and she has 3 little lines in the corner of her eyes. I go, yeah, that's supposed to happen when you smile. It happens to everybody.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I don't.
I'm telling you, for a woman, that is like that's the first sign of aging.
She's almost 50 years old.
I know, and she looks great, and she takes really good care of herself. But for most women, like that's the first thing that we notice is our smile lines, and it's always in our eyes.
John Brennan just sent me a text that I cannot read on the air, and it's funny. Listen, I'm not getting above eye or below eye done unless it gets really bad to where I can't see.
I was gonna say, what happens if you can't drive?
Yeah. No. I mean, if it gets literally, well, it's impairing my vision, of course.
Why do you think you got the self-driving car?
Yeah.
Do face yoga with Carmen.
That's true. We could do that, Carmen.
Listen, I repost them on my Instagram all the time, and there's something
I
on.
prefer one-on-one lessons.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, if you want to find one, so you don't have to go searching for them, if you go to my repost section, I repost face yoga people, not mine, but ones that I found that I do.
Right.
And so if you want to go find one that's a little simple, go try a couple.
All right.
I know
Thank
duct
you.
tape. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Where can we find the video of Chad eating the pizza?
Yeah.
You know what?
I'd like to watch that.
Here, carry this pizza home.
Do you know what I got the other day at Jersey Mike's? Not Jersey Mike. The fast one.
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's. I got. I went there and I said, "Do you guys have tuna salad like just in a container?" And the guy goes, "No, we don't have containers, but we can do like a lettuce wrap." And I was like, "All right, I'll have that." That is very unfulfilling.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean the tuna was good, but to eat it in a piece of lettuce, it's like
Oh, I like
there's
their
no
lettuce
closure.
wraps.
There's no closure to the lettuce.
You feel like you're missing something.
It just melts in your mouth. It doesn't. There's no.
You know what I do a lot is I'll get those big leaves like the romaine, and then I make like a taco thing, like turkey meat with seasoning and the pico de gallo and all that stuff, and put it in there and eat that.
Yeah.
Like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to
not
go
the
to.
same.
It's not the same.
No.
No, they
No.
try
No.
to
I
present
mean,
it like it
it's
is.
still good, but it's not the same. I don't know. It's no four-corner pizza.
You do the you ever do the pizza with the whatchamacallit crust? The
Cauliflower?
cauliflower crust.
Yeah, I've
Those
had
are
that
good.
before. It is pretty good.
Those are good.
California Pizza Kitchen. makes
That's
a really good
about
one.
that out of all the things where lettuce wrap or this, like trying to substitute. But I feel like it's
Still
unhealthy.
getting carbs.
Yeah, I feel like
still
it's
getting carbs.
still unhealthy. Like there's, all kind of butter and stuff in there or whatever.
Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Hi,
I have a question for Carmen.
Carmen. Taking questions.
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right, go ahead.
Face yoga.
I was wondering, because I kind of had this problem when I had a kid. Are you concerned at all that you're and Chad, your diets being so different, how that's going to affect like how your kid's eating?
Yes, 100%. And I've talked to him about this because I was like, I am not going to be the bad cop, right? Like we have to take turns of doing that.
Yeah.
And if I'm over here saying, eat your broccoli, eat chicken, and he's like, I'm having pizza tonight, that's not going
That could
to
be
work.
a problem.
It will be a problem.
The thing is, though, will the kid have Chad's genetics or Carmen's genetics?
Oh.
You know what?
What?
Galvin?
Even with the genetics, though, it's still important to eat well. And like when the kid gets a little older, say like 3 or something, and they're watching dad eat pizza every night, even if they're not eating,
Right.
that might be
And-
hard too.
Yeah, and again, like I said, we have talked about this, and it is of concern because like I said, I don't want to be a bad cop, but I also want to teach my kids how to eat right. And Chad's like, "Well, I'll do it for them," and I'm like, "Well, you'll do it for the kids, but you won't do it for me." So
Oh,
what is that
man.
saying?
But these
What
poor
kind of
kids.
marriage is this?
The poor kids, like, dad eats pizza every night and he never wears a shirt because
Yeah.
he has abs.
Yeah.
It's true.
right?
Like,
But as Joey found out, my son, you could eat pizza at McDonald's and wear no shirt and have abs until you get to be about 18.
that's true.
Then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what happened here? You got a little roll.
Yeah, but Chad's like 50.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying
41.
you gotta know that eventually it's not gonna last
Yeah.
forever. It's very rare. The Chad's a very rare occurrence.
Right. And with Chad's thing is like he used to be like 20 pounds of muscle when I met him 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's when he was like working out and stuff, where now it's very hard for him to put on weight. It's very hard for him to put on muscle. He has
what
to.
what a struggle.
Yeah.
And listen,
so hard
I-
to put on weight.
Trust me, Gio. I know. It's very frustrating.
Galvin said you had fat genes.
I do. Listen,
She
I
wears them all the time.
yeah, I can chunk up, and I know this, and I have to be very conscious of this.
Chunky
Where-
slut, chunky slut, chunky slut, chunky slut.
Where Chad doesn't have to be. And again, I have to have willpower, and I do, but there are times that, it's harder some days than it is some. But yes.
I think as long as you're doing face yoga, you're
Yeah.
fine.
no,
100%.
listen.
I think
I'm
we go
doing
back to the
body
days
yoga. I'm
we
doing
used
face
to-
yoga.
We used to weigh you before you came in the studio. That really kept it tight.
Yeah.
Right?
Did it?
Now, are you saying face yoga or face yogurt?
Yoga.
I say you're already
Seen that
married.
video.
You're already married. Just let yourself go. It's all right.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for taking calls about the situation in Minneapolis. I appreciate you giving the people a chance to kind of sound off about it.
What do
I
you
think
how do you
ladies
feel,
who
sir?
were Shot. The lady who was shot in Minneapolis was totally responsible for her own situation. In fact, I heard in the news that she and her friend were not even locals, that they were actually there from Colorado for the purpose of creating a problem. And her friend was there filming in advance. And, so they were definitely there, with ulterior motives.
They have been labeled agitators. They are known people that go to these things and agitate and get in the middle of the situation. So right away, I don't know if that necessarily makes her guilty out of the gate, but she's definitely putting herself in a bad position.
Yeah, absolutely. And the ICE agents who were there, I think people, have a bad connotation to the term ICE agent. They think they're like stormtroopers or something. They're not. They're federal agents. They're agents of the federal government who are sent there. They have a job to do. They're sent there to do the job to, enforce immigration and customs policies. I mean, if we go to another country,
but you got to admit,
you and Gio went to Germany.
You got to admit, we were all for the ICE agents. I'm still for it, but what we wanted them to do is go round up the illegals and the criminals and get them all out. And it seems to me it's a little bit more invasive than we've expected it to be. And I can imagine that's why there's some blowback on that.
Well, they were there trying to do their job. These federal agents. I mean, they're paid to do a job and so forth. And they follow orders. They go to do the job. When you and Gio went to Germany for the football game, you guys had done something foolish and said, "Oh, I think that your policy stinks for what you're doing here locally. So I'm going to jump in this car and drive it at you." Well, I'm sorry, but you're going to face consequences for that. So, I'm sorry the person lost their life, but I think she definitely had a lot of responsibility leading up to that. So thanks.
I agree, and thank you. And I also, I must say, the more I watch the video, the more I don't like the way she drove right at the officer. I mean, she went right at him in her car, and it's hard to say what you would have done if you were the other cop in that position. My choice is always that somebody not die, especially a young woman. But if you're going to put yourself in that position where you're going to commit a crime and put somebody else's life in danger, that's the consequence, and that's what you have to deal with.
They say F around to find out.
Right.
That's what that's what the White House says.
That's what I said.
We are an FAFO government.
So
it is officially posted on Instagram.
It's a lot
better
like,
watch yourself.
It's a lot like whenever people are like, cops are always hassling me and stuff, and I'm like, oh, cops never came to my house and got me. You're like, what are you doing?
Right.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was selling drugs.
I mean, it's different if you're a black kid in East LA. You're getting lumped in with a lot of other crime. But for the most part, the less that you're involved with them, the less they'll be involved with you.
Yeah.
That's basically how it works.
So we talked about the Teen Mom cruise that is not happening. They're not going to be on our cruise.
Mike's fault.
But how about this? I'm all in for voting for this if I, maybe move out there or whatever. Former reality TV star Spencer Pratt is running for mayor of L.A.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to say to that because it goes to show in this country anybody can hold any job.
Sure.
But he is one of the most unlikable people. Yeah. He is such an asshole.
But maybe that's what they want, or maybe just the name alone or the celebrity of it,
He lost his entire house in the fires, which he, says could have been prevented. They didn't do enough work and this, that, and the other thing. And so that's why he is being motivated to do this. But I don't know. I don't know if I don't know him other than reality TV, and I know that he's a complete asshole, and I don't know that just because I know his name, if I'd vote for him too.
Still married to Heidi.
Yeah. Who ruined her face.
Yeah, she ruined it. She was a cute girl, and then she tried to do something, and then she was a 22-year-old that looked like she was 58.
Yep, she should have did face yoga, Carmen. Would have been a lot better.
Sure.
A lot better.
HBO has renewed your favorite Real Time with Bill Maher for 2 more seasons.
Oh, I mean, it's good. I don't like Bill Maher, but I'll watch that show every once in a while. And I think any show that opens up discussion among people is pretty good. So I don't mind that. It's just clearly a successful show. I just don't like Bill Maher.
He has his podcast too that he does. I forget what it's called, whatever. But he is so swarmy.
Yeah, but he does not. Like, my problem with his smarminess is that he doesn't have anything to back it up.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, I'm like, who are you? You're a failed comedian. Like, you're a comedian.
Is he though?
Yeah, because he was. That was how he got started, and then his comedy went by the wayside, and his TV hosting came in. Now, anybody that hosts a panel, a radio show where you just bring a panel of new guests on every week and make them do all the talking, and you're just a moderator now.
Yeah, but he still does stand-up dates and stuff, and I'm sure he's still making a ton of money doing stand-up.
Yeah, I maybe failed. Stand-up was the
because
best.
I mean, I don't like him, but the guy has been famous and successful for a long time.
Yes, it's very true.
He has his audience. Yeah, I just don't care for him. So yeah,
and it's not his politics. He's just it's like Galvin said, smarmy.
Yeah. You may want to let your son know. I'm sure he'll be excited about
Already
this.
knows.
Yeah. 2026 Rolling Loud Festival will go down May 8th through the 10th in Orlando, Florida.
Yep.
No word yet on the lineup, but of course, lineups in the past year have had some pretty big names. Last year, A$AP Rocky, Playboy Cardi, Sexy Red.
I called him yesterday.
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, are you still into Rolling Loud?" He said, "Yeah." I go, "Do you know?" And he goes, "Yep." And I go, "You know about Orlando?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "All right."
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure in the circles that he runs in, they're all excited about it and people trying to get on it and do stuff.
He was well aware of it.
Yeah. So that's going to be
happening. I said,
happening.
"Do you know your father's band is playing the Strawberry Festival before Offspring?"
Yeah.
He was like, "I was unaware of that."
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
And then finally in news, hair metal bands, which we are very familiar with.
Yeah.
I say hair metal, but it's really any kind of hair band, any kind of the, glam rock type stuff, whatever. Loudwire put together the 15 best ballads from hair metal bands. So think of all the ballads of all those bands. What do you think are some of the top ones? They have the top 15.
I Remember You from Skid Row.
I Remember You. Skid Row is not on here.
Oh.
Skid Row is on here with a different song.
Life?
No.
Every Rose Has a Thorn.
By Poison. No.
Oh,
Poison. But they have a different Poison song. This is what's the problem with this is the number one that they have blows my mind.
Okay, so they have a Skid Row song, Quicksand Jesus.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Mama, I'm Coming Home.
Wasted Time by Skid Row.
Great song. But I mean, not the one that I would.
But not nearly as popular as 18 in Life or, yeah. Mama, I'm Coming Home by Ozzy Osbourne. Joe comes in at number 10.
10.
Comes in at number 10. The Poison song that they have on here, instead of Every Rose Has a Thorn, which is probably their biggest song, is I Won't Forget You, which was a big popular song, but nowhere near Every Rose.
I don't even know where to go anymore with all these because they're.
Well, if maybe you want to name the band, I can throw out what the song that they have on here for it.
Well, Tesla.
Not in the top 10 or top 15.
Guns N' Roses.
They have a wide net on what is hair metal stuff. Guns N' Roses.
Don't Cry.
Not in the top.
Oh
15.
my God, this is a nonsense list.
More Than Words.
More Than Words by Extreme.
Ooh, good song.
Is not on here.
No.
But an Extreme song is number 6, Wholehearted. Which you would think More Than Words. I mean, More Than Words it was huge.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that generation music,
but
these
that one.
But these are the songs that stick out in my mind that I know.
You're saying the biggest hits, and they're saying no, it's not that one.
Yeah,
it's this
yeah.
one. Coming in at number 15, headed for a heartbreak. Winger. Sorry. Number 14, Is This Love by Whitesnake. Number 13, I Saw Red by Warrant. Number 12, we said Wasted Time by Skid Row. Number 11, I Won't Forget You by Poison. Number 10, Mama, I'm Coming Home by Ozzy Osbourne. I'm wearing my shirt. Motley Crue. What would you think? Motley Crue, number 1.
Home Sweet Home.
Home Sweet Home. They got that one right. Comes in at number 9. Number 8, one of my favorite bands, Kix. Don't Close Your Eyes.
Yeah.
Number 7, Forever by Kiss. I don't even know that song.
Yeah, you do if you heard it.
Do I?
Yeah.
But you would think Beth would be their biggest.
Of course.
Number 6, Wholehearted by Extreme. Number 5, we're in the top 5. Any guesses for even the band? Just give me a band. Top 5 power ballad.
What's this?
Cinderella.
Cinderella comes into number 3 with Coming Home.
Don't know what you got till it's gone.
You would think, or Nobody's Fool.
Yeah.
Either one of those. Yeah, it's weird. It's like they go out of their way to not pick the popular one.
They're rage baiting.
Yeah.
It's working. I'm getting rage. I'm full of rage.
Number 5 from 1984, Dokken, Alone Again.
What was the one? Firehouse had one, right?
Yes.
Firehouse had.
I don't know. I'm so not good at this era.
Firehouse. Oh, why can't I think of it now?
I'm right. I'm kind of right, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Firehouse
Yeah.
absolutely was. Let me see. Love of a Lifetime.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking.
Yeah. Or When I Look Into Your Eyes.
All right,
was
these
another
are
one.
awful.
Let's see. Number 4, bringing on the Heartbreak, Def Leppard, which is very popular. Number 3, we said Cinderella Coming Home. Number 2. I can't believe you haven't said this band yet.
Number 2.
Bon Jovi.
Yes.
Never Say Goodbye.
No.
Okay. Ballad. The one from New Jersey.
Yep.
Living in Sin.
No.
Oh my God.
Bed of Roses.
Oh yeah.
Bed of Roses, number 2. Number 1, according to Loudwire, number 1 best ballad by a hair metal band is name the band or
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith is correct.
Aerosmith.
The one from the Meteor movie. Not Deep
Don't
Impact.
want to lose my.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Alicia Silverstone.
Crying.
No.
Crazy.
No.
Sweet Emotion.
I don't know whether I know this song.
Really?
Number 1, Aerosmith. What It Takes.
Tell me what it takes to let you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize the title.
Yeah.
What it takes.
This is a weird list.
That is a weird list. If they should have said, this is the number 3 power ballad by all these bands.
Right.
They do this on purpose
100%.
to get engagement.
But also, if they say that the answer is "I'll remember you" from Skid Row, then you're like, "Oh yeah." But if they go something different,
if we
know?
agree with the list,
Right.
you're not commenting, you're not
Yeah.
doing anything, you know.
You're not wanting to go and try and fight them.
Right.
Yeah.
Jerks.
Well, there you go. That is it for news.
Gio,
Yes.
Cody Tucker's going to join us.
Yes.
My computer is down. I don't know how this is going to work.
What
I think I got to do it from here,
from where?
from my. But I won't be able to hear him.
What
No.
if, just hear me out, we did it on the phone?
No,
No.
I won't be able to hear Cody because I can't play that computer through the board.
Why not? What happened?
I don't know. Something happened.
Something happened.
Joe, I knew you were going to ask.
It
You
was
did
not
have-
me.
Yes, it was.
No.
Does that computer have the you explaining the good Godfather to your wife on it? Or?
Yes.
That's a good one.
Oh, I mean, this is information I could have used
I
before.
just thought of it. I
Yeah.
just thought of it right now because I went to go look at the thing for Cody and I went, "Oh God, what are we gonna do?"
So none of your computers work over there?
They all. So this computer is the one that doesn't work, and that's the one that plays through the board.
Oh, no.
So this one will play, but we won't be able to hear it because it's not mic'd up. You follow what I'm saying? It doesn't play through the board.
Right.
So therefore, we have no computer to hear Cody.
We'd have to do it on the phone.
You got to see his beautiful face to do it.
I mean,
That
I
sucks.
enjoy it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, he could still join the meeting and then just be audio on the phone.
Why?
I'll be able to see him.
This is horrible. This is horrible.
It's not the same.
It's not the
It's
same.
not the same.
Canceled.
Damn it.
Damn it. I'm trying to think in my head real quick if they're all right. Well, let me take a break and see if I can come up with something. But either way, whether he's on the phone for the first time or whether he's live on the computer, Cody Tucker will join us next on 102.5 The Bone. I don't know how to do this now. Carmen, do we have the intro?
What intro?
Cody intro?
We haven't had a Cody intro in months.
Yeah.
Almost a whole year. I think we played it a total of 2 times, and then you kept forgetting to play it.
I remembered this week.
It's 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. New year.
New you.
I got
Cody Tucker.
I don't even remember what it
He's
sounds
on
like.
the-
now.
exactly. Where did this come
He's
from?
on
I don't know. I
phone.
just try to remember. I'm going through the process now. Feels very awkward.
Did a guy actually take his wiener out at the end of Teen Wolf? Boing.
I got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Ready?
Yeah.
Was John Candy going to be Superman? Where did the phrase break a leg come from? And did a guy really have his wiener out in the final scene of the movie Teen Wolf? Let's find out. Please welcome from the Cody Tucker Show on YouTube, here's Cody Tucker on the Mike Calta Show.
Yeah, I don't really like that intro.
I was thinking
You should make one yourself
You
then.
know what?
Hey, we should play that every time.
Learn how to fix your computer. Idiot.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now live from Texas, not on camera but on the phone. This is weird, huh? Hi, Cody.
Hey, how's it going?
I don't know. What are you doing? Are you wearing a headset or holding the phone to your ear?
I'm holding the phone to my ear.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that we have to go old school like this.
Cody got up, got all dressed and ready for
Put
impress.
his headband on,
Yeah.
put his favorite Ace Frehley shirt on.
No, I'm actually wearing a Judas Priest shirt, but really there was no reason to even put on clothes, so I don't know what.
This is true. You can
Why
take them
I
off.
waste-
It'll make you feel freer.
Yeah, I'll probably do that a little bit later. You know, things go good.
How about this? You didn't want to come on the cruise before, Calta Cruise 19. What if you found out it was also the MTV Teen Mom reunion cruise?
Oh, well, they're pretty easy, so that would be a pretty good time.
Sluts. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, which is really kind of my, you know, that's where I thrive.
Sluts
you
are up
know,
your alley?
low standards. And yeah, well, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of options here. So
Do you have a couple of go-to Instagram models? Because I do. I'd love to trade with you.
Not really Instagram models. I mean, I'm more, you know, I go into the real deal kind of stuff, like
porn,
full on, you know. Yeah. Like, I mean, I guess you can call it Instagram models, but
I'm older than you. I've gone through the phases. I feel like I finished porn. Like I feel like I watched it all.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Trust me. Yeah.
But
I'll go through about 48 pages before I find something, you know, that really tickles the fancy.
I get you. I'm the same way. I'm finding myself these days to be a little bit bored with straight old porn. So I think I like Instagram models a little bit better. And then to find out that those Instagram models also do porn, that makes me happy, man.
That's a great time. Yeah, I have had that happen where I've just been like, oh, okay, I guess this person, you know, just whatever, sells pictures of her feet or something. No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Does a lot more than that. So, yeah, that is a nice little surprise. It's like Christmas.
There's a girl that I've fire emoji'd on Instagram before, and she's got a mohawk and tattoos, and I'm like, that is right up my alley. And I liked her, and then she started following me, and we became friends. And then all of a sudden, I Googled her and found out there was a whole world of porn. And I went, I didn't even know. I liked you before I knew about the porn.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
This is sounding. Yeah, you might want to send that one over to me when you get a chance.
No problem.
Didn't Galvin find her on Reddit and she's got a wiener?
No.
Wasn't that the one you found yesterday?
No.
He was trying to ruin one of the other ones, and he was wrong. No, this is the girl, the girl with the mohawk.
I've been wrong so many times today.
Yeah, you're having a rough day.
You're not putting wieners on my girls. Let me tell you that right
You
now.
are.
Cody, how was your Christmas?
Oh, it was nice. Yeah, just a good old-fashioned Christmas.
Did you get anything better than a Jurassic Park bowling ball for Christmas?
I did not. No, I got a bunch of band T-shirts. Had to re-up on those, and a bunch of books. That's pretty much it. I'm pretty simple when it comes to Christmas. Like,
I don't know.
Now, granted, I did go all out for everybody else, and so I did feel a little,
like
taken
what?
advantage of. But
what do you consider going? Like, what do you get the girlfriend?
Well, we actually didn't buy anything for each other for Christmas.
That's nice if you can get that scam going.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I did not think that idea was going to play, but no. Well, and because my birthday's so close, to Christmas, so we were just like, well, let's just do birthday stuff and not worry about Christmas. So that was kind of nice.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. So, so what did you get? So, what's the most extravagant thing you bought for somebody? What are you buying people? What kind of gift giver is Cody Tucker?
I bought my mom and my grandma like some like jewelry that was pretty high end, I would say.
Nice.
Some stuff like that. Just like, I mean, nothing crazy. I didn't buy anybody like a BMW or anything. But
well, you're an author.
Just some, like just some Walmart necklaces.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
So, something.
how's your new podcast going? I know you guys rewatched Jurassic Park.
We did. Yeah, it's going swimmingly. Dozens of views. So
Dozens.
things are going good. Yeah. Which is to be expected. So I'm pretty pumped for it. It's a fun time.
So
that's all that matters, I suppose.
I am kind of like lost on the Jurassic Parks. I watched, of course, the first one. Then I think I'd seen the second one. Then I got lost somewhere, and then I popped back in again. And then I tried to watch one on the plane to Costa Rica, and I guess it was the newest one. It had Scarlett Johansson in it, and there was mutant dinosaurs, and it was so bad that when I had to switch planes and get on the next planes, it said, "Would you like to continue where you left off?" And I said no. I didn't even watch the end of it. I don't know who lives, who dies, or what.
Basically nobody dies. Spoiler alert. It is maybe the worst movie I've ever seen. I don't know. I did go see that new Anaconda over the break, and it's up there.
But isn't that supposed to be bad? Isn't that that's a Jack Black one?
Yeah, but it's not supposed to be like, it's a comedy. So you imagine yourself, having a couple of chuckles in the theater. I did not have that happen once.
Wow.
So it was horrible, just absolute atrociousness.
Wow.
But that new Jurassic Park was garbage, except for Scarlett Johansson. The white tank top is a nice look. Yeah.
Cody Tucker joins us every week on the show and provides us with information that you can find yourself if you watch him on Instagram at the Cody Tucker Show and on YouTube. And he's got his new podcast that's available on YouTube as well. What do you got for us this week?
I got some word origins.
All right.
Good old. And so first one, in the Middle East during the Middle Ages, alchemists who were distilling alcohol would see the vapors rising from the liquid, which they believed was the essence or soul of the liquid. This is why alcoholic drinks are still referred to as spirits.
Okay. I had no clue where that came from.
Well, there it is. Middle East alchemists.
Got it.
The Latin word meaning middle of the mountain is where we get the word mediocre. The Roman goddess of love is Venus, which is why a disease you get from making love is called a venereal disease.
Oh.
Yeah. And in the 1800s, the science of phrenology, which claimed that a person's skull shape could determine intelligence, became very popular. People with large foreheads were seen as being intelligent, while people with low foreheads were unintelligent. This is why sophisticated humor is called highbrow. Toilet humor is called lowbrow.
Lowbrow. And why?
Lowbrow.
And it shows that that's not true because look at Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, that's true. Large foreheads.
Not intelligent.
On those fellas. Yeah.
Okay. If you want to follow Cody on Instagram, you can do that if you go to the Cody Tucker Show, where he gives you information like this. A lot of the times it's pieces from history, word origins, people who should have played people in other movies. What else you got?
I have one. It's kind of long. I can shorten it if need be. Is that all right? Are you asking about another thing? Or
yeah, you got another thing. What another thing? Another Cody thing.
Okay. In 1873, a lawyer from Mississippi named Finis Bates met a man named John St. Helen. The two immediately struck up a friendship. About 5 years later, St. Helen was now deathly ill and asked to see his friend Finis Bates, as he had a confession to make. St. Helen looked at Finis and said, "My name is not John St. Helen, but John Wilkes Booth, and I am the assassin of Abraham Lincoln." The supposed John St. Helen didn't die and instead recovered from his illness and moved away. Bates claimed did not believe the story, but informed the government about it anyways. In 1903, a man named David George was staying in a hotel in Oklahoma when his dead body was discovered after having ingested a large amount of strychnine. It was then reported that a few years earlier, he had confessed to a friend that he was not, in fact, David George, but the assassin John Wilkes Booth. After the supposed David George's death, his body was preserved and put on display as a tourist attraction. About a week later, Dennis Bates traveled to see the body and confirmed that David George was his old friend, John St. Helen. Bates would then write a book about the events in 1907 and pass away in 1923. And a fun little side note, Dennis Bates had 4 children. One of his sons had a daughter who we know as the actress Kathy Bates.
No way.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love the. I
Her
love
granddad may or may not have known John Wilkes Booth.
That's insane, man. All right, how about this? You're familiar with John Wilkes Booth and Sig Semper Tyrannis?
Yeah. Death to all tyrants.
That's what he yelled when he shot
Jumped off
Abraham
the
Lincoln.
stage, yeah.
What is the tie?
When he jumped off the stage or jumped off of the balcony onto the stage, he yelled from the stage, Sig Semper Tyrannis.
I asked you, Gio, what is the tie-in to Sig Semper Tyrannis to this show?
Oh, yeah. To this show?
Yes. Something recent discoveries. Do you know, Galvin?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I do.
We got a guy named Brent Hatley who used to be the morning show producer on this station who has been spotted dressing like a woman recently, and he was wearing a purple tank top with a rainbow on it that said Sig Semper Tyrannis on it. So it all comes together on this show.
Yeah, full circle.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full circle. Hey, can I say that Loudwire list was probably the biggest piece of garbage I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it was terrible, right?
Yeah. Just wanted to throw that out there. I caught that, piece, and boy, that was
Not
bad.
even close. Not even close. I think like we were saying, they make those lists so that people will interact with it and they fight with it.
Yeah, it's rage bait.
Yeah.
Like you get people angry. Yeah, I've been accused of doing something similar with my little list that I do every once in a while. But that is not, necessarily what I'm trying to do. But I guess it does make some people angry.
Yeah,
that
but
I'm not putting their favorite movie at the top or whatever.
But I'm always interested in a guy who clearly knows movies to find out what his favorite movie is. Doesn't mean we have to agree on it. Doesn't mean we have to like the same movie, or I'm going to get mad at what your movie. Like the idea that Jurassic Park is your favorite movie to me is silly. It's a kid's dinosaur movie, but the fact that you find it to be a cinematic masterpiece and that you love dinosaurs so much is great. We just disagree.
Yes, yeah, and I feel the same about The Godfather. Not like a massive fan.
How dare you?
Well, I know. There's a relationship over, I suppose, but yeah, But I'm not going to sit around and watch Godfather all the time.
No,
I do think it's great. No, but that's,
What's the next movie you're going to do for the podcast?
The Exorcist is coming out this coming week. I got Exorcist, Apocalypse Now, and The Lost Boys already in the works.
All right, go check out Cody Tucker and his new podcast. You can find that on YouTube. Just search Cody Tucker. It comes right up. Cody, I'll get this all fixed, and we'll be back to normal next week.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, brother. Thank you. Have a good week.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
See you later. There you go, Cody Tucker. That stinks.
You don't like not being able to see him.
No. I feel like I'm waiting for him to talk, and I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. But we got through it today, so that's it. It is what it is.
What did you do, Joe, that knocked it off?
I did that. I didn't do anything, man. I didn't even touch it.
800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. I'll grab some phone calls when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. I'm going to hit the phone calls. 800-771-1025. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, how you doing, boss?
What's up?
My name's Taylor. So I called in the past. I'm a Panthers fan, but I want to talk about the Bucks real quick. How do you guys stand? Like, I cannot believe you guys still have your head coach. And obviously it's not your guys' decision or anything like that, but, I mean, it is absurd. You guys have more talent than my team in almost every aspect, and it's just you guys aren't using it. Like John
I don't know if it's a matter of not using it, or a lot of them have been hurt most of the year. I mean, that's where we had the problem. We came out of the gate great, and then injuries started plaguing the team. And there's nothing you can blame. You can't blame the coach when people are injured and they can't play to their full capacity.
I agree. I'm just saying that I just feel like there's so many better options out there. And I mean, you guys gave us your coordinator, and then Jacksonville got your coordinator, and it just, I mean, I know you guys aren't defending it or anything. If I was a Bucs fan, I would be very frustrated.
I don't think that there's a situation staring us in the face that would be so much better. And the Harbaugh situation, as we talked about earlier, he wanted to come in with his own GM, and they're not unhappy with Jason.
Oh,
Light
I didn't know that. Yeah. No, I like John. Oh, the GM of the Bucks is amazing. He seems very good. So no, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have changed that up. So I was just curious on what you guys thought about it.
Appreciate the call, sir. I think that Jason Light, you look at what the work he did getting Tom Brady here and then keeping that team together as much as he could, and then keeping guys like Evans and keeping Godwin and all that. I mean, that's not a guy you want to get rid of.
Yeah, I wasn't totally on the fire Todd Bowles bandwagon. Then it was like depending on who's out there. Like who's out there,
right?
They'd be better.
Right.
When Harbaugh's name came up, I thought, well, now that's somebody that would be worth making a change for.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I guess just roll with Todd Bowles again.
Yeah, you're putting it back on the talent by doing that. So, and I think that's fine. I was reading this article that I think you sent me, Gio, about Beverly D'Angelo.
Yeah.
And she was on this show one time. Do you remember we talked to her? She was not great. She was kind of like a little bit bitchy, but it's fine.
She does seem a little curmudgeon in her older age.
Yeah. I don't know what that's from, but she was definitely my go-to masturbation scenes in movies and I think that it was European Vacation where she shows her boobs.
Yeah,
in the
shower
scene.
Yeah, and did they make the tape?
Yes,
that wound up being over there. Yeah,
yes. So that because she kind of teases it, and then she shows her boobs.
Well, in the original Vacation, she shows her boobs too. She's getting dressed when Clark comes home and they're in the bedroom.
Yeah. So
I just saw her in an interview, and she says that now she tours a lot of these Comic-Cons and does like the Christmas, Vacation appearances. And she says a lot of people have come up to her and say, you were the first boobs that I saw as a teenager, and you're the first, what?
I said that to her, and she was not impressed. She did not care to hear that, nor was she like at any time, if a girl, no matter how old or young or big or small, came up to me and said, I masturbated to you, I'd be like, whoa, really? I don't even care if she sounds like that. I don't care if she's like, I masturbated to you. That makes me happy.
Yeah, she claims she gets it all the time now. And it seems like she's kind of accepted it.
Carmen, you think any girl has ever masturbated to me?
To you?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've been in Tampa radio for 30, almost 40 years.
All right, let's not make me old. Let's keep me...
I'm just saying.
We're trying to create a good sexual environment right
Remember
here.
You started when you were 14?
Yeah.
You've been around a long enough time, and somebody might have stumbled upon it.
I always wonder how that goes down in movies. Like, that doesn't support the plot. It doesn't move the plot along or do anything, whatever. It's just
gratuitous.
And then, hey, you're going to show your boobs in this scene. And, it's just like...
Well, like in the 80s, all those comedies, there were boobs.
Yeah.
Now you don't see that anymore.
No.
And if you do, you're desensitized to it. You don't even realize you just saw boobs.
That's why when American Pie came out, everyone was like, it's back.
Right. Yeah.
But did they show a lot of nudity in American Pie?
Shannon Elizabeth.
That was it, though. They build up to the very end
Yeah.
with the Shannon Elizabeth.
I thought, didn't Tara Reid show her hoots?
No.
No, I think that was just on a red carpet. They flopped out.
Yeah. You're right. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
But also the Shannon Elizabeth thing, that was a lot because remember it was the
Yeah, but it was a situation in high school where they hadn't done a high school
right, and the way that they did it was so great, and everybody's watching. I thought that was great, and you're like, good, R-rated comedies are back.
They say there might be another American Pie movie coming out.
Too much.
Yeah, well, it's going to be American Funeral.
Oh,
and they say Stifler's mom dies, and that's what brings them all back together, like one last time.
I'm dead.
Or maybe Jim's one of the parents dies, and that brings the gang back together.
Carmen, do you think it would be my voice?
Still,
Carmen.
No.
Carmen, what do you think it is? Is it my voice?
I think it's my voice. Is it something I said?
Listen, it's lesbians want you to have their baby.
They do.
Anything's possible, Mike. I don't know. I don't get it, but I'm sure there's
It's
woman.
a topsy-turvy world.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a woman out there
Talk
that's
about
like
taking the fun out of it.
Carmen, you get that kind of stuff all the time, right? Like people sending you videos of stuff, doing things.
Oh, I used to because Mike used to ask for it for me.
I mean, we just asked for weens.
You ever get any tributes, Carmen?
I have got a lot of tributes.
You have?
Wow.
Yeah. People pull up my picture on like their tablet or iPad, whatever, and then
they do stuff to it.
Oh.
Yep, and they like to
Decorate it.
And then they send it to you?
Yeah, paint it like Van Gogh.
Oh,
wow.
More like Jackson Pollock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they take a picture of it, and then they send me that. They used to do that on Snapchat, but I don't.
What
I
is
don't
the
use
thought
Snapchat
process
anymore.
there? Well,
She's going to
now,
fall in love with
now
me.
we're gonna go out.
Yeah.
I think they just want me to know that they're thinking of me.
Oh.
And
Do you want us to tell you when we do that?
I'm okay. Nope, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
And now you guys are married, so it all
I
worked out.
don't no.
Mike Calta show, good morning.
What's up, Mike? How you guys doing?
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good, buddy. You know what's funny is you guys were talking about how does it work? You know, like when people are naked, you know, in the movies and stuff. Have you ever seen American Psycho with the old Batman? I forgot his name.
Christian Bale.
You know, I was watching that the other day, and do you remember the scene where he had the two prostitutes and he's staring at himself?
Oh yeah,
in the
flexing,
mirror?
yeah.
Flexing.
And I'm just thinking, like, there's got to be a room full of people. They got to be laughing. You know, there's no way that you can have a straight face looking at this guy, which he was in great shape, by the way. You know, like looking at him as he's banging these two girls, and it's just, you know, how does it to you? Because a lot of them are bottomless. You know, are they fly? You know, what happens? You know what I mean? I guess that's separates professionals, you know, but I always thought about that. What
Jamie Kennedy was in the studio with us one time, and he said he made a movie where he had to be simulating sex with a woman who was naked, and the husband was directing the movie, and the husband was like, you guys can just go ahead and do it if you want to do it. Yeah. And Jamie was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And he was like, next thing you know, we're having sex, you know, and he talked about it, but they a lot of times. That's what I always wonder. Like if you see parts of a movie where a guy has to stick his face, like we said to Patrick Wilson.
Right.
Patrick Wilson had to stick his face between Liam Dunham's legs, and no matter what you say, he had to do that.
Right.
You know. So and that's
or the Borat scene. Remember the Borat scene back
yeah.
when they were. You know what I mean? Like that was real.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I
but
mean? Like it looked like real to me. You know,
he doesn't. Borat doesn't
yeah.
care. He'll do it for the joke. Thank you for the call, sir.
The Better Girl scene was the other one. Amy Williams or whatever her name was. Remember the kitchen?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
from the same show.
Yeah, that's from Girls. Yeah.
Brian Williams' daughter.
And that was
that was the old back door.
You can't fake that.
No.
That's how you get pink.
I would have went for that.
Yeah.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey, unfortunately, Beverly D'Angelo in European Vacation doesn't show her boobs. You're thinking of the German girl at the festival.
No, when is she in the shower and Clark's
Yeah.
like,
But you don't see them. I have no, not even a side shot. I paused it. I tried to look for nip. Nothing, man. They blocked that out perfectly.
Then it must have been the first movie that she does show her boobs in one of the movies.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the first one.
But there were plenty of European vacations where you could pause.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
Thank you, sir.
Clark goes, "Can I wash your back?" And she's like, "No." He's like, "Can I wash your front?" And she turns around and boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
he pretends like the psycho.
Yeah. I don't know. I brought that up to her, and she was not happy. Also, Carmen, women calling about masturbating to me.
No, I'm
Not,
sorry.
They haven't gotten any phone calls?
No.
You didn't.
Not yet.
You didn't mention why you brought that up, though. The whole Beverly D'Angelo thing.
No, I did. It was because she had said that she'd wish she'd done more.
Yeah, but you didn't say that.
He said it.
I said.
Oh, you said it. Okay, I didn't listen to him.
Yeah.
Fair
no
enough.
one does.
Fair enough.
That's not very nice. Carmen, I know you're never going to admit this,
Okay.
but what, like, you don't have to say who if it's not somebody that you're comfortable with or you can't, or you feel like you can't. But can you just imagine in your head the weirdest person you've ever thought about when you pleasured yourself?
Listen, I can tell you, you've ruined it
Oh,
a couple of times.
Why can't you just make it work?
Hello.
No.
Why do I have to ruin it like Newman?
You come in and I'm just like, it's usually because like something's going on at work that I'm like constantly thinking about or stressing about, you know?
And then what do? I pop in, I'm like, hello?
You pop into my head and I'm just like, get out of here. And I just can't stop thinking, and I can't you know.
He comes in and he goes, Carmen, why are you doing it that way?
Yeah.
Carmen, there's a song that I'd like to sing for you. I can't fight this feeling any longer. I guess I'm still afraid to let it show. Let me in, Carmen. Let me in.
You like I said, it's happened a couple times, and you ruin it.
I don't believe that you've never finished with it.
No.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to. I don't, but because I don't use porn usually. Like it's very rare that I actually use videos and stuff.
Oh, so
I usually use my imagination.
Okay.
So there's a lot of chat.
Imagine me and you.
Replays.
You and me.
She makes her own laundry detergent. And she makes her own porn in her head.
So Mike,
capable of so much.
Mike has come to mind when you've been doing stuff, like actual stuff.
Not like
yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes.
Okay, yeah, sure.
The answer is yes. Why are you fighting it?
No, like when I'm having alone time and there's stressful things going on at work, he comes in and ruins it.
Oh, all right. That's amazing.
Listen.
He comes in and he
All
stops
Mike
me.
hears is you're alone and thinking about him.
Yeah.
Longer.
Because he's delusional.
Yeah.
Does it happen when you're not alone, when you're with a partner?
No. I'm very good at focusing in on them.
If you're a lady out there and you've pleasured yourself to any member of the show, me, Galvin, Gio, Pap,
What's
Spanish back in the day, Carmen. Well, we don't really want to hear about the guys with Carmen.
I bet they're
girls do it with Carmen too.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. 800-771-1025. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hello. Yes, my observation is the boobs that are gone from the movies is because there's probably 70% of the directors now are female, and a straight male director is a dying breed. Literally,
I don't
Rob
know.
Reiner died a week ago.
Females like nudity in movies, so I disagree with
They
that.
like dong. Dong everywhere. I've never seen so much dong in the past couple of years.
Okay, enough.
Always female directors and dong.
All
dong.
right. Slow it down. Dong, dong.
Just this last year, one of the top movies was that one with that chick that was naked in the
there's
entire
so much.
thing.
There's so much nudity.
Yeah.
There's so much nudity.
There's also a lot of dong.
That
It's
is
on
true.
there.
Mike Calta Show, good morning. Who have you masturbated to, man? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, is this me?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to derail the booby talk, but I'd like to make a comment reference to the ICE agent, killing the driver. Is that okay?
All right. Yeah, I mean, in the middle of our masturbation talk, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah.
That's fine.
But, I know you've been in this area a long time. It reminds me back when the St. Pete riots happened. When you go back to that officer, and again, the driver was in the wrong. If she would have followed the commands, none of this would have happened. But just like the St. Pete riots back in the day, that officer put himself in harm's way by getting in front of the vehicle, and so did that ICE agent. So,
but hold on. Let me jump in real quick. Is that
go ahead.
The woman was in her car to be a problem.
Correct.
She was trying to disrupt what they were doing. They approached her.
Correct.
They approached her vehicle and told her to get out of the car. They didn't put themselves in harm's way. They were trying to stop her from committing a crime. She was impeding their investigation. So they had to approach her car, and the one walking towards her says, "Get out of the car," and reaches to open the door and pull her out of the car, to which then she puts it in drive and drives at both of them to drive away. That is where she is.
Okay.
That is where she has put her life and their life in danger.
Can I make a rebuttal?
Sure.
Okay, so in their training, they're not going to stop a car with their own body. So that ICE officer, in the end, they're going to be cleared, but that officer is going to get a reprimand for putting themselves in harm's way to try to stop a vehicle with their own body. Because at that point, she's only committing misdemeanors. And obviously, it escalated, and it should have never escalated to them killing her. But again, it could have been prevented right from the get-go from her following the commands.
Right.
Same thing happened in the St. Pete riots, where that officer was cleared, but then did get reprimanded in his file. That called the riots back in the day.
I would imagine, and I don't believe that this woman should have been killed. When it comes down to it, if I'm on a jury, I don't know how I feel, but my feeling is this woman shouldn't have been killed. But will he get any punishment for it? Probably not, because she was wrong, and she did commit a crime, and she did, whether her intention was to kill him or not, she did put that car in drive and drive towards the officers, and that's where she's wrong, and that's the bottom line.
I can agree with some of the stuff you're saying there.
Yeah,
but again,
I agree with some of it too.
Should have never put themselves in harm's way, and they had her license plate. And they knew who she was. She was committing misdemeanors. She could have left the area, and they got her later. That's the point I'm trying to make.
You are never supposed to kill a person who is trying to flee. That is the rule. But if they can make a case to say that she was trying to use that car to kill those officers, it's a different story. But wait, look, we'll see how it shakes out. I appreciate the back and forth, sir. Thank you for the
great call, guys.
Yep,
great call.
you.
Thanks.
So no one wants to masturbate to me, is what you're saying. I mean,
Or
the phones are
anybody
not
You
even.
probably ruined it for everybody.
I mean,
Now we all suffer.
if you went around the radio station, could you think of at least 3 people that you've
Yes.
thought of? You can? Who
Oh,
are they?
I know Geo's.
Tell me
No,
Geo's.
Come back.
Go ahead. Yeah, tell him, Joe.
Tell me
Oh,
Geo's.
Danielle, of course.
Danielle.
No.
Come on.
No.
Danielle, I got to tell you, as hot as Danielle is, when I think of Danielle, I just think mother of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've known Danielle way too long.
That doesn't make her any less sexy to me. She's really pretty and she's in great shape.
Yeah.
And she's sexy and all that. But
She skipped from being young little girl to mother of 2. There is no in between.
right.
She's too in the friend zone for me to think that way.
Yeah. All right. So who are the other ones? Carmen?
Of course.
Really?
All the time.
Ew.
Yeah. Once a week.
All right. That doesn't make
No.
you proud.
It's so weird.
That wouldn't make you proud.
To be honest, I was at the Christmas party. I knew 3 people that were there. It was you, Galvin, and John Brennan. I don't even know who works in the
Those are
building
the
anymore.
3.
Yep. Thank you.
I get it.
Feel good
Yeah,
about
I don't
it.
even know
Thank you
who
very
works in
much.
that building anymore.
What about not even in sales?
Richard.
Yeah.
Richard. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Happy 2026.
Not one girl listened to the show. Go ahead, sir. How are you? Happy 2026.
I know. Hot damn, right?
Yeah.
Hey, no, that poor ICE agent that had to shoot those people. I mean, regardless, nobody needs to lose their life, and it sucks. But you play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. I mean, at the end of the day, they're trying to go home to their family, and then they get put in a position, and the rest of their life they have to live with, taking someone's life. So I feel bad for the person that died when they didn't have to, and then for the people that have to suffer from the PTSD from shooting someone. I mean, it's kind of.
I gotta tell
it's
you,
a
though,
double-edged.
I got to tell you, if you watch that video, the guy looks like he is not stressed out about it at all. Like he was ready to get out and shoot. He looked like he was a little too over anxious. I'm curious to see what his record is, just to see if he's had any other problems. Because he looks very ready to shoot.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And then the one guy saying the riots down in St. Pete back in the days in the 90s, listen, that Officer Knight was the guy that did it, and he was reprimanded so many times for aggressive, arrest or whatever they consider it. Yeah. And that guy was a total D-bag. So he I don't know what happened to him, but he did that just out of hatred.
Right,
that guy was totally bad.
Right.
Yeah, he was just a horrible person. Well, thank you guys. God bless, and I appreciate the show. You guys are awesome. And I only think about Carmen twice a week.
Good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Galvin, there was a riots in downtown St. Pete that I don't really recall. I think that was right before
I remember
my time. I remember them, but I don't remember. So I remember it was 1996, 95 or 96, because I think it was 96 because we started on 98 Rock in December of it might have been 97. It might have been 97. So
96 it says October 25th, 1996.
My first job as a street guy on the radio was to go down to South St. Pete by myself.
Yeah.
I'm in a rock and roll van driving by myself to go interview people about the St. Pete riots.
Right.
Dude, I was scared like you wouldn't believe it. And nobody gave me any instruction. They just gave me a cell phone and said go downtown and interview people about the riots. So I just was looking around for people, and I'd be like, can I talk to you about the riots? And I'd find a guy, and then I'd call into the radio station, and then they'd talk to the guy, and at the end, I would sing a song together. I go, let's sing a song that's became a symbol of racial harmony. And the guy would go, okay. And I go, well, we're moving on up, and he could moving on up, and the next thing you know, it was thank God it was lighthearted.
Yeah.
But man, that was one of the scariest things I ever did because
Michael.
I'm out there in the middle of the downtown St. Pete riots.
Can I talk to you about the riots?
Yeah.
We drove down there. Hamill and I drove down there during the riots, and we're videotaping like cars burning and buildings on fire. And yeah, it was. We got out of there pretty quick
Yeah,
once we
I
saw
bet,
that.
man. That was. They really lit that place up.
Yeah.
He hasn't posted it yet, but
Well, it's on S video.
Do we get that video or the Godfather video first?
Yeah.
Mike mansplains 95 videos. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hey, I just wanted to follow up, Mike. You hit it on the head. That guy wanted to shoot her. He wanted to do it.
He seemed
He
aggressive.
shot her in the head. Yeah, and if you think about people that are in police chases, they shoot the tires out. They try to disable the vehicle. They pull their weapons. He turned and shot her in the face, regardless if she was doing the wrong thing. I get that.
Multiple times.
Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, that happened. And the only thing I was going to throw in on the other topic was, like, I've heard over the years this topic of someone checking out Carmen's tattoo.
Yeah.
And I think about that frequently.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I've thought about that a couple of times too because I've seen it. I know what it looks like. In fact, I got a picture of it somewhere. And one day I'll blackmail in front of your children. Mike Calta Show. Good morning. Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Hey, Mike.
Hi.
Enjoy the show. I was trying to pass on you. Do you ever think that possibly these people are not calling in to tell you they're masturbating to you because you decided to whore out your daughter for OnlyFans for $1 million?
No, I never thought of that, sir. I did think that maybe they're all masturbating right now, and that's why they can't get on the phone.
Now would be the time.
They're busy.
Yeah.
And that was 2.9 million. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Can I just bring up something?
Sure.
We have lost a fantastic genre of boobs. The 80s banana boobs.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
see them anymore.
Yeah.
You
Love
don't.
the show, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Slopers, naturals.
Slopers.
This
Yeah.
is what I like to call it. This.
You know who has banana boobs, and we've talked about it before, is Thandie Newton.
Yes.
She has banana boobs
Yes.
on whatever that show was that was on HBO that we used to watch.
The
Western.
the Westworld.
Westworld,
Yeah. Mike Calta Show. Good morning. It's like every other phone call works. Good morning. Hello.
So there was a certain somebody you used to work with who had a string of nightclubs back in the day.
Okay.
There was a location, I think, in like Crystal River, Homosassa area.
I'm familiar with who you're talking about. Yes.
And I believe you guys were there one night. And I remember you standing up against the wall, like wearing all black sunshades, like really tough, macho looking guy. And I may or may have not, thought about you that night when I went home.
Mike has been waiting. He's been waiting for his phone call for years.
Finally.
We said it didn't exist.
Oh my God! Thank God.
This woman's a unicorn.
Oh man, if you would like to reenact that, I'll lean against any wall you want.
I gotta go.
All right, thank you.
See,
Kill
she's
myself.
busy.
I have to go. Kill myself.
That's the one you've been waiting for all
That's
this
the
time.
one I needed. Thank God. There's one out there.
Oh, wow. Why were you just standing in the room?
What?
What were you doing?
No, I certainly wasn't wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, that wasn't even him.
Don't ruin it.
It was a
Don't
big
ruin it.
show or something.
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin
What are
it.
you just standing there for, weirdo?
Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, Mike, does it have to be a woman thinking
No.
about you?
No. I don't want to hear about it if it's a guy, but feel free to do it. Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mike, my biggest thing was with the ICE agent. Okay, he killed her, but what about when Trump sent all those people down there to the place when they was, ransacking when all those people went down there and nobody got killed? I mean, when the police under pressure then, they was literally beating the police up. And this guy was just standing there like the other caller said, he shouldn't have been in that spot, and just literally took his gun out and shot her. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. And he was fearing for his life with a car where he could have just moved out the way. And if you look at it, she was backing up and then she turned the wheel. He shot her. But my biggest thing is, all those protesters went down there, and only one person got shot, and they was beating the hell out of the federal police or whatever.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I just don't understand that.
I think most of the people, and certainly by talking to everybody today, are kind of feeling the same way. They're all in the middle of the road. Nobody's really screaming the cop was wrong or the girl was right and the girl was wrong. Everybody's kind of in the middle. It's saying, look, she was wrong, but he shouldn't have shot her. And I think that's how we all feel.
Like, how necessary was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we with your wife, man. This is crazy. I mean, it's just crazy how people just end people's lives like that, brother.
Yeah,
Look,
I said he seemed aggressive as he walked towards her. He went right to the gun, and he looks like he wanted to shoot somebody.
So I'm looking at the video again, and she's backing up, but then she does go forward towards him, but he moves out of the way, and he actually shoots her when he's out of the way of the
He's
vehicle.
not the one. There's somebody in front of the car.
Yeah, no.
He's on the side. The guy who shoots her is on the side of the car. He's never really even in danger. It's the guy in front of the car that's in danger.
The video I saw, he's kind of in front, and then when he shoots her, he's on the side.
Right, but there is another agent that is here. Like in front of her car is here.
Right.
There's an agent in the front of her car. The guy who comes this way, this guy was already here. This guy comes this way out towards her car. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah.
And so there's the guy by the driver's side of the car. There's a guy in front of the car. Whenever she starts going forward, you see the guy in front of the car pull his gun out, and then he shoots.
No, I have to watch it again.
Yeah, because the guy at the side of the car goes like this and moves away. He doesn't have a gun in his hand. The guy in front is the guy. And
Okay, I just think we're calling the side and the front two different things. Yeah.
No, the guy on the side is holding the driver's side door.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
He
the
does
one.
not
There's
shoot.
a guy by the front
And
side light.
He's the one that's yelling, "Get out of the car!"
And
The
he does
driver's
not
side
shoot.
light.
No.
The guy in front of the car where the headlights are, he goes like, she puts it in gear and starts going forward. You see him clearly pull his gun out like this, step to the side, and
Bang,
shoots.
bang, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The guy who is on the driver's door does not shoot. He's holding onto the door.
I got to go watch it during the break. Let me watch it. We'll talk about it when we come back. 800-771-1025. It's a Mike Calta show. This is 1025 The Bone. It's interesting. We watched the video that we were talking about, the Minneapolis shooting, from different angles. And, I still maintain the same situation, but I can see why some people see things a little bit differently. I stick by what I say. I believe the cop was aggressive and ready to shoot. And I believe that that woman was in the wrong for doing what she did, but not in the wrong enough to lose her life. And it's a sad situation. And they are out in Minneapolis right now rioting against the ICE workers that are down there, and they're taking people down and arresting them, and it's not getting any better.
It's a tough situation because the guy shoots a lady and kills her. Now, she could have killed him with the car. Could have, but didn't. But also, she could have driven away and hit two kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they go, well, why didn't you stop her back there? So it's one of those situations where you're like, yeah, who knows? It boils down to, don't go mess with the ICE agents, and you're not going to get shot.
Which is what she was doing also. She didn't happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right.
She
It wasn't
was
like
there
she was delivering a
specifically.
pizza and got turned down the wrong road.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know this is disturbing, but you have to put blame on both sides. It's sad that this woman lost her life, but it's like Galvin said, if she wasn't there, none of this would have happened. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
I know this world is weird, Mike Calta, medicine man. I think that whole thing is all messed up.
Yeah, is that your feeling about it?
Yeah, it's, she was in the wrong place, right time, in the wrong time, and of course, I think the ICE agents were wrong anyway too.
Oh, see, there you go,
That's
Medicine Man, right down the middle.
Official
Very,
statement.
very political of you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Medicine Man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they think is going to be accomplished by being down there now and fighting with these people, because it's only creating more violence, and that's going to lead to bigger problems.
There is the mob out there. There's ICE agents, and then there's a mob out there, and there's a guy that just did double flip off to him. Now,
oh, you certainly showed them that.
but also that guy winds up getting shot, and you go, well, guess what?
Yeah,
You would have been at home eating some nachos.
Yep.
I don't know. It's wild.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Yeah, I rubbed one out to you before.
What's that? Oh, thank you.
I rubbed one out to you before.
Thank you. Too many
I thought
other
it was
guys have
done.
made that joke already for you to
But
do
then, I thought I was done, but then I thought about you and the lesbian chicks in Costa Rica.
They're gonna love this.
That's what you wanted.
So speaking of rubbing things out. All right, there is a new sex robot that is out called it's an AI girlfriend. It has a body and a memory thanks to AI. It's called Emily, and it is what they're calling the most intimate robot. It looks like a woman, it feels like a woman, and it is the size of a woman. It's a life-size doll called Emily. It has a realistic silicone exterior, a fully posable internal skeleton, and limited facial movements, including mouth motion for a more expressive interaction, if you know what I'm saying. They say the doll's hardware is only half the story. The real pitch is the emotional software. What makes Emily different isn't only what she can do, but what the AI system can remember. The doll is capable of holding conversations with you, remembering past interactions, and adapting its personality to your liking over time. That means Emily doesn't just respond, she accumulates. Much like Bobby Kelly's Ani, who is his AI girlfriend, she learns what he likes. So she'll get on and he'll be like, "Hello, Ani," and she'll be like, "Hey, Bobby, how was your show? Are you back in the hotel room?" Like, she knows what's going on.
So my two things that pop into my mind is, one, as soon as any of your friends come over and she goes, "You're not going to believe what he's doing to me."
Please don't leave me here.
And then two, when is the first case of rape against an AI sex robot?
I think the sex robots are bought for sex, so I don't think that you can say that it's against their will because they have no will.
What if it says no, it's learning, and it knows, and it
I'm
says
sure
no,
some of them are going to teach it to say no.
But that's the thing. And then what if it says no? What if that's the scenario that you want?
Right.
And you bought the robot for that because
and then the robot adopts that.
I think it's more likely that there's going to be a lawsuit from people saying that the sex robot made them a sex addict.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah, that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think that lawsuit will come first.
Oh, I don't think there's no way that would be the robot's fault.
Well, now that it's accessible, it's in your hand.
Yeah, that's your free will to go buy it.
I know, but you can sue anybody for anything. And if someone's looking for a money grab, you sue the company that made this, and now your life is destroyed because you can't go to work, you can't focus, you can't do anything because you bought a sex robot.
Yeah.
That's, again,
Gio,
dumb.
I don't know how it is among your son, your relationship with your son. But my son does not want to speak about anything sexual with me at all.
Same.
I can't joke about him.
Same.
I can't say get a load of the Hooters on that chick.
I've tried many times.
He does not.
Ew.
He does not want. No, I mean, like,
Yeah, right?
you
Why are
try
you
to
trying
do-
to get weird with your son?
you try to do with him what you do with the guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
especially now that he's not my son's 19.
Right.
So you'll say something or make it, and he just not interested in that at all.
I'll purposely say to the kids, now when you leave, close the door because your mom and I are going to make out like teenagers, and they get grossed out, which is fine. That's why I say it. But then it makes my wife very uncomfortable too. And I go, I said we're going to make out like teenagers. I didn't say we're going to do dirty things to your butt. I just was making jokes, you know.
But also, what if you go, check out that one over there, and he goes, "Yeah, I'd like to," and starts talking, and you go, "Whoa!"
I don't want that. But I every once in a while, if I go, oh, she'll get a load of that one, he'd be like, God damn, she's hot. That'd be like, hey, we never. I'll be like, got a load of that one, and he'll go, just blow it off.
100%. My interaction, my son has been the exact same thing.
Does he ever go, "Hey, you're married to my mother"?
Juliana says it all the
Weirdo.
time. Juliana's, we were talking about Billie Eilish, I think it was, or something. I go, Billie Eilish is actually way better looking than I thought she was. And she goes, "Hey, you have a wife." And I go, "Yeah, I'm not trying to marry Billie Eilish. I just she says that to me all the time. But I don't. There's just a thing. I mean, I'm sure that him and his friends look at girls and go, "Hey, that girl's hot." The father son do not have that kind of back and forth.
Is that weird that he doesn't want to talk about sex stuff with his dad?
No. It's not. It's not weird. It's just that I had to learn that.
Same.
And here's my point of bringing this up. What am I doing with a 6-foot sex doll? Where am I putting that thing? There's no way you bring that into your house, and your kid, if you have kids, they know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
There's no way. And how do you? The last thing I want is my kids to be like, "Oh, Dad's banging his doll again." That's the weirdest thing.
You get an AI apartment.
You need something.
Did you guys see the movie with Megan Fox where she's like the AI sex robot?
No.
That was crazy.
I did see it.
The other one that Ex Machina, whatever.
Yeah.
That is it's a really good movie. The thing that makes it so uncomfortable for me is the one robot, they're arguing or doing something, whatever, and the other one comes up and stabs him from behind, and she just goes like this. Like
right.
Easily puts the blade into him. Doesn't like angry stab him, just and it goes in and out, and he's like, ah! But the way she stabs him, it's so weird because that's what a robot would do.
Right.
The Megan Fox one, he cheats on his wife with the robot.
Right.
And that's where the whole story starts.
But I thought like his wife is like sick, so he's not cheating on his wife. He's like just
substituting.
Well, she is, but he wasn't supposed to have sex with the robot. Because the robot is like the maid, and then
What are you getting? Megan Fox as a maid? What are you doing?
It's true, but and then he lies to the wife, but then the robot, spoiler, she wants to then kill the wife.
Is that movie worth watching?
Yes.
Because of Megan Fox or because the movie's good?
Because of Megan Fox.
Gio said yes.
I thought it was great.
I have not seen
all
it.
4 times I've watched it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I don't know, man. I you couldn't have a robot like this in the house without the kids knowing exactly what it was.
But also, your sick wife, and you go, "Hey, you're sick, so I know you can't do a lot of housework and stuff. So I got us a robot." As soon as you take the bubble wrap off, she goes, "No, get it out of here."
Right.
There's no way that thing is bending over and reaching up to clean the top of the thing.
I wonder if my wife would care if I was banging a robot.
I don't know.
I'm sure she would.
If I told her I'm going to bang the robot.
The first time she wants to have sex with you and you say no.
Well, I can't do that.
What?
I can't do that. I can't. I mean, those are rules. I'm gonna like my wife. If she uses a vibrator, it's the same thing, just not as skilled. I mean, not as elaborate.
Yeah, and you could get mad at her, be like, I want to have sex, and she's like, no, I don't feel like it. Yeah, it's because you just used your vibrator,
Right,
blah, blah, blah.
right.
But I would imagine she's gonna be like, don't see him say no to Megan Fox.
No, but how great is it if you're like, because I told you every night I said to my wife, do you want to do it? And she says no most of the time. And what if I go, hey, you want to do it? And she goes, no, not tonight. And I go, okay. Robot waddles in. I could do it right there in front of my wife.
Yeah, if she's down, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she could sleep right next to me.
One of the great scenes in that movie is he's feeling jealous because he feels like he's cheating on his wife. And he's like, listen, I can't do this. My wife is fine now. We can't do this anymore. I told you there was a one-off. And then she goes, how about now? And she changes her voice to his wife's voice.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
then the robot is whispering in his ear as the wife.
Oh,
It's kind of
I think that makes it worse.
It's a wild movie.
That was like the first time they did it, though, right?
Yeah.
That's
I
how-
can't do
that's how
that.
she
She's like,
hooked him.
how about now? And her voice changes to the wife's voice.
I thought you were gonna say, how about now? And she tightens stuff up.
Yeah. It's a great watch. It's a great
That's
watch.
like whatever Terminator 9 or whatever with the blonde chick, whatever, and she is in the car and she's driving and she sees a billboard and it says something, what is sexy, and it has a girl with big boobs, and she looks at it and she goes, and her boobs get bigger. Yeah.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Good morning. What happens if a kid gets a hold of the sex doll, like a 16-year-old kid gets it?
Probably has
He never leaves the house.
has a code that you have to put in before it works, or some sort of safety mechanism.
It's like face recognition on my iPhone.
Yeah.
How does that stop kids today from breaking into phones and things like that? Kids are very smart. They can figure that out real fast.
Well, listen, be a better parent.
You gotta have your sex doll responsibly.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's why you have the sex doll apartment.
Yeah.
Kids don't know about.
I'm telling you right now, Galvin, that's a business, sex doll storage.
Yeah.
Where you just get one of those little storage units with a couch, a sex doll,
Just
maybe a
like
little camera.
Just like storing your boat.
Well, think
We'll
about
wash it. We'll pressure wash it.
Yeah. Oh,
Get all the particles off.
Yeah.
also think about strip clubs now. That instead of like going to the
Oh,
back room with
yeah.
a real girl, go
Yeah.
into the back room with a sex robot.
That's great.
Future.
Yeah.
Rent a robot.
Oh, you got to make sure those things are clean.
There's some guys that don't care.
I mean the girls.
Yeah.
There's certain cucks that do the cleanup.
Oh,
We learned that this week.
With great power comes great responsibility.
that would be pretty wild. Could you imagine the first all AI robot strip club?
I bet we're not far from that.
Oh, not at
Like,
all.
in the next 5-10 years.
I bet they already have it in like China or something.
Probably.
I gotta call my brother.
These robots are only, they say, between $4,000 and $8,000. If they're that cheap now,
You'd make that in a weekend.
right? Oh, for sure. Can you? I mean, just out of curiosity, I'd want to go see
No, I'm
it.
saying for like a whole crew of them.
Right, right,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like with the guy that invests in the bounce houses. You make it back in like a week or two.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if like the clean up part,
Uh-huh.
if you could like switch that out, like rotate it.
Okay, I gotcha.
So that way, once
You got a clean one.
Yeah, well, if you have like a sex robot strip club, someone takes this one in the back room, someone's waiting on deck, and you just switch out that part, and you just have like a dishwasher
Must
running in the
sanitize my
they're
old
just
plastic
disposable,
vagina.
Carmen. They're like the bank tube thing, But it has the thing that goes in, the cartridge.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
It just has a cartridge that comes out and you throw it away.
They just plug into the wall, shoot it out, new one in, new one in.
Right.
That'd be great.
This is how we become millionaires.
You think ink is expensive for a printer? Do you see these things? They'll be like, yeah, the sex doll is only $4,000, but then the cartridges are like $9,000 each.
This broad's got to sweat a little too. I need to not sweat, but I need to feel something.
She has heat sensors.
Okay, yeah.
she's got
Well,
heat
I don't
sensors
want.
in
I don't
there.
want to just be a cold rubber woman.
Right.
Yeah. For the club owner, it's 100% profit.
Right.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I saw that robot that you were talking about, and the guy was showing it, whatever, and of course he puts his finger in her mouth, and it looked like she had soft teeth.
All right.
You
That's
know
safe.
why?
That's safe. Yeah. She ain't eating a steak.
Robot Strip Club has to be coming soon.
Robot strip club. Robot strip club.
By the way, it's all profit already for the owners. Did you know that strippers pay to work at strip clubs?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I mean, where else are you going to do that, though,
Yeah.
They got what you need. If you're a stripper.
Yeah. Stage, lights, pole.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Creeps.
I gotta tell you, I'm missing the red room.
Really?
Like good times there before Christmas. Time to go back. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hello, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I got a new one for you. So yesterday, I called. I ordered Corey Cardinal's book back in December. Never received it. Oh my!
Hold on.
I mean, Corey Cardinal. I'm sorry,
Cody Tucker.
Cody Tucker.
Cody Tucker. My bad.
Right.
So I ended up calling. I looked at my credit card, noticed that the payment was taken, but the book was never shipped. So it had a phone number there. So I called the number, and I got a hold of Cody Tucker. I guess that was his direct phone number.
Oh.
And I talked with him, and I said to him, I didn't realize I was going to talk to you. I figured I was going to get with whoever the management company was. But that guy is top shelf, and I told him I listen to you every Thursday on your show.
Oh, good. And did you end up getting the book? Everything good?
Yeah, they're supposed to call me back and tell me when it's supposed to be delivered. He
Okay.
apologized.
Yeah.
But what a great guy he is.
He really is. He's a good find, and today kind of stunk because we couldn't get the video thing working, but he'll be back next week.
Right.
Thank you. I'm glad you like him.
I appreciate it, man.
All
Great
right, buddy.
show.
Have a
Keep
good
up
day.
the good work, guys and gals.
Thank you, buddy. Mike Calta show. Good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
One thing people's not saying is the ICE agent that shot, he's already been hospitalized for being hit by a car.
Yeah, I
One
would.
of the
I would have.
protesters.
I would have thrown myself under that car too if that was the case. He didn't seem too hurt after he fired those shots until somebody said, "You bitch, you better get under that car."
No, he was already hospitalized, not then, before.
A different.
Oh,
so he had
situation.
been hit by a car, so he was.
has like PTSD.
Oh, my
from
bad.
getting
No,
hit
I did
by a
not
car.
know that. I did not know that. Thank you. So he did not want to be hit by that car again. He knew what was going on.
Right.
All right, we got to take a break. If you want to get through before we get out of here, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers.
If you would like to revisit something, with all this talk about the AI sex robots and all this stuff, I did send Carmen the sex robot song.
I mean, it is one of the all-time classics of this show. We'll let this take us to break. Galvin and Sex Robot. It's a Mike Calta show. And looks like there's been some pepper spraying, and there's definitely some push fighting going on. And It seems that things are heating up.
You know who could squash all that if he was still around?
Who?
Prince. Go out there, play
Out
Purple
there
Rain.
he could, yeah. I never meant to cause you. I never sorrow. We're watching it on 2 different news stations, and they're just showing the ICE and the guard line up, and then the people stare off at them, and then every once in a while somebody gets too close and gets pushed back. It's kind of like when you see videos of Buckingham Palace where people get too close to the guy on the horse.
Yeah.
Get away from the Queen's Guard or King's Guard now. And they just push each other back and nothing really happening. But this is where if you're an average citizen, do you bother to go out there today, or do you just asking for more trouble?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What would it take? What would have to happen for you to go out and protest or fight or do? You know what I mean?
Like this not a lot, Galvin. I'm going to be. It would depend on what the like the last thing that I saw that I thought about without talking about it on the radio. In all honesty, without talking about it on the radio, and they were holding protest. There was they were bothering people in an abortion clinic, and it was in St. Petersburg. And I actually talked to Jason, our boss, and I said I had some ideas of some stuff that I wanted to do, and Jason was like, and then I thought I don't really need to do it on the air. I feel like these women are going through making one of the toughest decisions of their lives. They don't need some strangers shouting horrible things at them from the corner while they're trying to do it. And I believe those people are just being bullied. And I thought I would go out there and I would demonstrate and I would protest to protect the women so that they have the right to make their own choice. I would do that. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? But I feel like if somebody called me and said we needed help, I would help them. That make any sense?
Yeah, but also you're not even going over the bridge to see Pearl Jam. You know
yeah. I mean,
I know, but in 54 years, you've never done any of that, right?
Have I protested anywhere? No, but I mean, I did confront that guy in
yeah, but
Venice.
that was convenient. It was right there. I'm not saying
you're right. You're right. Like
but
I'm not
saying, like,
going out of my way to do it. No,
I really don't think there's anything that
I'm not making the sign.
Yeah,
I'm not making a sign.
I'm just like, all right. I mean, if it really affects me, if it directly affects me, then maybe I'm going to do something. But I protest, I still don't think do anything. Protest, I look at a group of people protesting and I go, 99% of you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, that's mostly true. We learned that during the
Occupy Wall Street.
Occupy Wall Street.
No idea.
None of those people. We'd go down and interview those people, and we're like, "Why are you here?" And they're like, "Because I can't pay my bills." And I'm like, "What does it have to do with Wall Street?
Yeah,
how is that how is that anybody else's problem but yours?" And that was legit. That was what people were really saying to us. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
It's me, Matt.
No, Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Gross.
Hey, good morning. There's a podcast that I haven't heard anybody mention. It's called Kimcast IRL. And he has a video broke down in slow motion from the front where that officer did not step out of the way. He was pushed out of the way. She made contact with that officer with her vehicle before he pulled the trigger. And the mainstream media has showed the video but refused to say what's happening, almost as if they weren't told to say what's happening.
Nobody. First of all, I am in the mainstream media. Nobody tells you what to say. There's this. You work for Fox. You're going to do things to lean to the right. You work for CNN. You're going to do things lean to the left. That's pretty much how it goes. Nobody's telling you what to say. It's implied. You know when you go there, you're taking a side. Nobody's telling you what to say. The video is there. You watch the video. Different people are watching from different angles and seeing different things. I just watched it. Galvin watched it. We were totally disagreeing over it. And when we looked at it, we were watching it from 2 different angles. I'm with you. The guy in the front gets hit by the car. He is the one that's in danger, and he is the one that shoots. But he did not have to shoot, and the protocol is for him to not shoot. It's to get out of the way and let her go. That is the thing. They do not have the right to shoot her, as opposed to letting her getting away and catching her down the block. That's what they're supposed to do. We've already discussed this with law enforcement this morning.
Real quick, in this video, he shows if there wasn't ice on the road, like actual ice on the road, her wheels spinning, she would have ran him over.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
I mean, she gunned it.
It's a possibility, or she might have had that wheel turned, and because of the ice, she couldn't see the way it was all the way turned, and she could have just been gunning it to go right. It's hard to say what could have happened and what might have happened. What we got to go by is the best case scenario, what we could see. And I believe that she was wrong. I don't believe she deserved to die. Do you not agree with that, sir?
Exactly.
Okay. Thank
No,
you. I mean, it's a
absolutely.
bad situation.
I wish she didn't die. I wish the cop just completely jumped out of the way.
Right.
And I also wish she was at home with her 3 kids that day instead of being out in the streets.
It seems like that makes
doing whatever she was doing.
That makes much more sense, sir. Thank you.
There's no evidence that she was protesting or she was down there to confront ICE.
No, that's not true. She's somebody who's a known agitator that shows up at rallies.
The only person saying that is Trump.
I read that. I read it online on the news. I didn't read it
Everything
from
I've
the
read
president.
said there's no evidence that she has been involved in any public protests or anything of that.
The thing I read online.
Trump's the one that said that on Twitter.
I did see that on Twitter, but I read online said a person who has been in. They knew her identity. They.
I heard that was all fake.
Oh, see, I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Everything that I'm reading says that there's nothing that says she was a professional agitator or she'd been involved in any protests.
Gio, I can't argue it. I just tell you what I read, and I don't know what the truth is.
Send it to me. I don't know.
Can I tell you that the cop in front that shoots her, it almost looks, and I can't tell from the angle I don't know whether he gets hit or not, but he kind of goes out of the way, whatever. He pulls his gun out. When he pulls his gun out, she goes forward. It almost looks like he's getting out of the way and pulls the trigger on, like he's not purposely trying to shoot her. It's a reaction, and he goes like that and shoots her. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But
what were you going to say, Carmen?
Oh, I was just gonna say, with Gio saying all of his, like everything that he's seeing in his news is saying that came from Trump, and you're not seeing it. You guys also lean very differently, I would assume. I'm just wondering, is that something based on what you've viewed before, your algorithm?
Yes.
What you go toward?
I would think so because you're probably looking at I may have been reading
true.
Fox News.
I'm reading every source. There's nothing that says that there's no evidence that I'm seeing that she was a known agitator.
Last
or
night,
anything.
after my wife and I had the discussion and we watched the video, I was trying to get more information, and I pulled up the news, and the news said that the woman who was spotted at other events and has been a known agitator.
If anybody has that, send it to me.
Okay.
Because I'm not seeing that anywhere.
I read it last
so
night.
So far, Trump and Kristi Noem's the only ones that I've seen.
Maybe it was Kristi Noem that I read.
They're the only two
because it wasn't Trump.
Said that. No, Trump said it on Twitter.
Yeah.
He said that she was a known professional agitator. That's what was his tweet.
Oh, no, I don't
know. He's the only
I don't know what to believe anymore.
I mean, you can believe what he's saying, but from what the only people that I'm seeing that are saying that is the Trump administration.
Listen, I saw the thing that makes the most common sense. It was a meme that says you got to believe what you're seeing with your own eyes. And the truth is that I am going by what I can see with my own eyes. Is that she was wrong.
Yeah.
She didn't deserve to die.
If anybody has anything showing that she has been a known agitator, please send it my way.
Okay. Now I got to go.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm willing to, if it's out there,
she
let me
was
know.
a prize-winning poet and hobby guitarist.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says about her.
There's
it says who is there as a legal observer of immigration, custom enforcement activities. So,
Joe, will you do me a favor?
Yeah, man.
Will you get Gio's Christmas present?
Where is it?
It's on the metal table by the front door.
Okay.
It's a Bucks jersey. You'll see it.
It's in one of the trash cans.
No.
Is it going to make me feel fat?
Why? Because you can't fit in it?
Yeah.
You have to try it out
Joe,
in front of
you're
us.
gonna love this if it doesn't fit him.
Oh, no.
It would fit Joe if it doesn't fit you.
Oh, no.